Hi, VOD channel. How you guys doing? And welcome back to Phasmo. We are finally level 90, which means we have all the items. So we're gonna be chilling and gaming with some tier 3 items here. Let's get YouTube in here. Hello, YouTube. How are you guys doing? And welcome back to the live stream. It is Monday, that means Phas Monday. And also, look at this level, we are level 90. We finally, again, have all the tier 3 items except the tier 3 UV light because it absolutely blows. We're going to be playing with all the tier 3 items, obviously starting with the weekly challenge today. It's going to be a fun day full of Phasmo. Frostbite this time. Let's see, shouldn't be too bad. It's Camp Woodwind, which you know. I think Camp Woodwind, a lot of people like this map. It's not my favorite. It's mostly when you play it normal. When you do some crazy stuff on it, it's kind of fun. So we'll see how that goes. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. I'm gonna see if everything is going according to plan. I see people chatting, so I think we're all live. We're good to go. Delcox, thank you for the prime. Honeybee, thank you for the sub as well. Also, once again, reminder. Oh god, did I crash something? Once again, reminder, which, if you haven't heard of it yet, we have a... It's gonna be very bright. Get ready to get flashbanged. We have sweater merch. We are literally 4 away from 1,000. Crazy. It will be linked in the description for every stream until the time runs out. So if you want to get yourself a insane sweater, insane branded, you can get one via the link with Makeshift. Anyway, just wanted to remind you of that. I have the wheel already ready, so we're just gonna hop straight in. Go say hi to YouTube for the main channel when we make a video out of this. I gotta click that. Yeah, all good. All right, let's go. Shouldn't be too bad, this one. I think it'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this might be easy, it might be hard depending on the ghost. We'll see. Alrighty. Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we are back with another weekly challenge, and this weekly is called Frostbite. It is so cold that it's slowing everyone down, including the ghost on Camp Woodwind. So there might be evidence as well, but it sounds like it's mostly supposed to be a hunt challenge. I don't know if it's even gonna be zero sanity. We'll see how it goes. It's really gonna depend on the ghost type that you get, because if you get like some lame ghosts here, it might be pretty difficult, but we're gonna find out, and I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it, but let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Alrighty, here we go. Let's spin as well. Oh, it's spinning around already. Alright, what's it gonna be? What would be fitting for this challenge? I feel like a Revenant would be amazing. Revenant or Myling. Alright, will it be a mare? That's what we're going for. Will it be a mare? Let's hop in. Hantu might be fitting, yeah. Oh, we actually have stuff. What the fuck? This seems like a weird challenge. We'll see. Moxie, thank you for the 20. How's everyone doing? How to do the prediction? Click the poll that just popped up. I had an insanely productive day. I went insane with style. The music helped. That's what I'm telling you. Jamming to the music made me like 300% more efficient. Ramadan, thank you for the... What the, like, it's scroll. Ramadan with the 17, Silent AFK or with the 6, Honey Bunny with the 9 as well. For sure. We were locked the freaking... I can swear already. It's past the 30 seconds of the YouTube stream. Chris Joe, thank you for the 5 gift subs as well. What the hell? No bike riding today. My ass still hurts. Like, I'm not even kidding. My ass still hurts from yesterday. I biked for 25 kilometers. My ass was not ready. Everything else is fine. My legs don't even hurt at all. It's just my ass. I don't know why, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Wolfray. It's like my legs, I don't feel anything. Wolfray, thank you for the 19. It's just my butt. It's because of the saddle, man. I don't know. I'm not used to sitting on a saddle like that anymore. Maybe I need to get a new saddle. All right, I need to grab the prediction. Sorry, I'm a little lost in the sauce right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have one all in here. Let's go. 1 million versus 15 million on the doubter side. All right, let's inspect the challenge. So we are slow. We do have sprint. We walk at like 75, I would say, but we can't sprint, which is kind of nice. No smudge sticks. Okay. We do have these, which could actually be kind of interesting to get some speed during the hunt. That might be a strat. We have 100% sanity. Okay, so it's not supposed to be like a hunt only challenge in this case. And then I see a lot of basically entirely tier 2 items, except that's tier 1. Do these work? These do work. That's kind of nice. All right, so if it's gonna be all evidence, is this even like a challenge at all? Is this just a freebie? Did they just give us a free? I mean, this could be like exactly showing why Camp Woodwind is not one of my favorite maps. Because I assume, is the breaker gonna be broken here? The breaker is sparking. Okay, there's no breaker and it is snowing, of course, because it is that Slender, man? Hello, Slendy, how you doing? Because it's the frostbitten challenge. We're gonna have to light a fire. Oh, but we don't have lighters. We can't do it. Man, it's so cold everywhere. Do we have a cursed possession? Gonna be important. Now, the problem with this map a lot of the time is that finding the ghost room is gonna be a huge pain in the ass because all the rooms are kind of just like blending together in one big mush. Hey, Tolo, what's up? Probably an Obake. We'll see, we'll see. I don't see the music box. I don't see the tarot cards. I don't see the monkey paw or the voodoo doll. Is it gonna be... I kind of want to go crazy on the first game here and just get a feel for it, but I don't think... Oh, I heard it. I heard a thing. What was that? I heard like a cup of some sorts in here, maybe? No, not in here. What would that sound even be? Oh, I found it. Oh, this thing. I see. It smacked on that. Wait. What did it smack on? You can actually get UV on the cool boxes when the ghost smacks on them. So I want to speedrun and see if it's UV. I assume it's going to be all evidence, in which case this might actually be a total freebie because that is not even going to matter. We're just slightly slower. But maybe it's 2 evidence. We'll see. I think this might just be 3 though. Let's grab the UV and then see quickly if we can find the actual... If we can get ghost orbs, that's the best evidence you want to find on Camp Woodwind because it can actually show you what the ghost room is. And then if the ghost moves around, which it will do like all the time, you're gonna be able to follow it because of the ghost orbs moving around. Let's see, do we have UV? We don't have UV on this cool box, and it should be there unless they change like the timer on it. So, I mean, if it is all evidence, let's assume that for now. We can just rule that out, unless it's Obake, of course. Oh God. Am I dying? No, we're fine, right? Where are you? Are you here? Oh God, I gotta change my button again. I played a game where I needed to change my push to talk button, and now I'm all lost in the sauce. Change it fast. No, I don't want to download the Epic Games Launcher from mobile. Why are you here? Get out of my face. Default, there we go. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? There we go. Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Okay, spirit box, easy peasy. So that means it can't be, well, no, it can't be an Obake anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, and then Orbeez maybe. It is snowing, which kind of blows, but it's still pretty easy to see orbs. Also, Slendy. I don't see orbs. So usually you can see the orbs like kind of hovering a little bit more than the snow. Like the snow goes straight down in this game. And the orbs kind of float around a little bit, and sometimes they go up as well. But I don't see it. No mimic. This might be a disaster. We'll see. I should really leave this here. I don't think we have a head cam, do we? What are we gonna be able... I think we can easily still get... I mean, if it does a little more, we could easily get the EMF. And I think the freezing is actually gonna be really easy because it's already so cold everywhere. That means the ghost only has to lower the temperature just a little bit more to get it into the, like, freezing range. Also, I've done so many objectives here. I can't do cleanse, though. We could grab this. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, sure. Let's not grab a crucifix. We want to get hunted, right? So we can actually see how slow the ghost is. I mean, we gotta get a hunt at least. I don't know why they didn't give us a cursed possession. That seems kind of... Did I miss it? Or why would they not give us a cursed possession? Are they trying to make this a hunt, no hunt challenge? Like, what's happening here? Oh, we get EMF 5. I saw that for a split second, but you can't hide it from me. Okay, wait a minute. This could be a wraith. And that one salt would actually be perfect. So we're gonna place it in a line here. Oh, it's only 2 salt per can. I forgot that. Can you give us a sign? I need you to walk on top of this. 1,000 sweaters. Let's freaking go. Ghost orb seems unlikely, but that's also impossible, so that makes sense. Let's check for freezing now. Okay, wait, is this just the easiest game of all time? I mean, yeah, because we got it. Okay, since we got EMF 5, holy shit. It stepped in the salt and then instantly did a ghost event. I wonder, I think can twins only do that? I'm pretty sure only twins can do that. Because while a ghost is stomping around in the salt, it can do a ghost. I've never had the ghost interrupt its own salt animation with a ghost event. So that might be an extremely niche way to figure out twins. Like if it interrupts its own stuff with a ghost event. That's kind of interesting. All right, well that was extraordinarily easy. I guess this is a free challenge. I mean, I like those. I don't mind. Would be nice if we could actually get one hunt at least. All right, so that was a totally easy peasy twins right there. We're gonna run it back immediately and hopefully get an actual hunt this time. But also, let's spin. Give us a demon or a Thay or something, so we just get like insta hunted, and then it's gonna be hilarious. All right, will it be a yokai? Could also hunt very early if I'm loud, which I always am. So let's go. What's the challenge this week? It's called Frostbite. We're slow, and that's basically it. We're slow and the ghost is slow. Catman, thank you for the 2. You had a Raichu, Phantom, and twins for this challenge. Well, I also had twins. Twin buddies. I do not play with open mic now. Just walk in there yelling. Gonna get an insta hunt. I mean, they can't insta hunt, sadly. I kind of wish they could. That'd be funny. Just get insta blasted by a yokai. All right, these are pretty free points though. Free experience here. We have 2 all-ins now. 1.5 versus almost 17 here. We're climbing. We're climbing. We got David Skinner here. Dev name partly. Ghost photo. Cleanse we can't do, and 25% sanity is gonna be kind of hard almost. Like this is, I mean, this could be difficult if you can't find the ghost quickly. I assume the salt actually does do something. I mean, it definitely makes you faster, but just kind of cool. We also have hiding spots. It's really not too bad. Can you do something? How are you doing today, ghost? Is it literally all hiding spots? Almost. Can you give us a sign? Again, just hold the button, but it's gonna be cold everywhere. Wait, I heard something. Am I crazy? Oh, I think you might have just heard oh, there's a boner. Might have just heard the crackling of the breaker right there. Benny sign, thank you for the 13, thank you. The crickets are so fucking loud, dude. Let's see if we can find Slenderman. He can be here. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to find you. Is that a poltergeist? What the fuck is this doing here? Excuse me. All right, dude. How the fuck did you get that from here all the way to over there, bro? I'm actually just calling it. I'm fucking going, I'm going all in on polter. That would be so funny. I gotta do it for the memes. I'm not even checking for evidence. This is the easiest challenge of all time. I'm telling you right here. It's gonna be a mimic copying a poltergeist, and I'm gonna look so silly. Or it's just gonna be totally wrong. It's on over there, right? No, you wait. Oh shit, that was last round, wasn't it? What the fuck? How did you do that? Wait, how many throws? Maybe it threw it multiple times. Oh, you son of a bitch! It threw it twice. Probably, I assume. All right, that was literally just me trolling. All right, let's run it back, pretend that never happened. Hey, the believers lost anyway, so we just get another chance, right? We'll get another chance to win. Dude, imagine that was Mimic right there. That would have been hilarious. I don't know how it got it all the way over there. Let's immediately, once we get into this game, check where that object is supposed to be, because I'm pretty sure it got thrown like halfway across the map. All right, twins. We got twins on the first game. Maybe we can get it again. The hell? Deadly action. Thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you. I'm glad to hear the videos help. I'm glad to hear. All right, let's see. Maybe maybe they're lighter because they're meant to be thrown around. Yeah, maybe. Blast, thank you for the 14. Maybe it was from the game table. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I just got totally trolled by myself. That would have been so good, though, if it was a polter. Like a 30-second game. I'm willing to try those things. You see, I see the number next to your name. You don't have to see the number. You just have to put the points in, and then it'll be fine. We got one all-in and one quite high bet as well, and 18 million. Holy, the believers or the doubters keep climbing. All right, Dave Norris here. Excuse me. Cleanse photo firelight. Well, we can only do the photo, but it doesn't really matter. That doesn't matter for the amount of money that you're gonna get anyway. Let's see. Where's this object? We gotta check it out immediately. Is it at the thing? Oh, there's a huge boner right there. Or is it just somewhere else? Oh, you immediately touched that. Okay, no, I am totally fucking stupid. Wait, where does this come from? Wait, it can't have come from here. That would have been even further. Wait. Where did that come from? There's like no close beanbag spot at all. There were 3 over here, so it can't have come from here. Wait, that would be even crazier. How the fuck did it come from there? I guess maybe, let's try throwing one. Do they just go really, really fucking far? I mean, yeah, but like... that was just it was a poltergeist, I'm telling you. It was a mare in poltergeist clothing. I don't even know how the fuck that would work, but alright, anyway. I heard a 10 door over here. I think this one right here. 6 degrees, 7 degrees, never mind. It is cold in there, actually. I saw freezing breath. 1 degree in the yellow tent. Alright, speed run before the ghost leaves. I mean, I can't really speed run because it's a slow challenge, but... So, what would... I don't know the reason for not giving us a cursed possession here. That seems like kind of strange. Because that means that unless you are really, really... Unless you have an aggressive ghost, or you are slow at finding the ghost type, which not necessarily... I mean, unless you have a ghost that has, like, dots and doesn't want to show dots, that's very fair. But if you have, like, a ghost that has relatively easy evidence, you're gonna, like, be done by the time you hit, like, 70% sanity. Where are you? Unless you get a really roamy ghost. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Alright, so you did touch the 10 door, but it's probably already too late for that. You gotta do that again. Thank you very much. Alright, I don't see... That actually kind of scared me, but I don't see UV, so I'm gonna rule that out. I'm gonna look for Orbeez. Did I see it? I see Orbeez. Okay. He doesn't want to talk, maybe. We'll see again in a moment here, but it definitely seems in that area. I only can... Well, there's like no activity happening. We did just have an interaction, but sometimes they are so low that they don't show up. Alright, this one, and... Assault, whatever. Yeah, tarot cards, I mean... I feel like just having like a random curse possession here, because I don't really understand, like, what in the spirit of the challenge wouldn't allow you to use a curse possession here. We got a throw with an EMF 3 right there. Alright, take this. Oh, what? I saw single frame dots. Oh my god. You see that? What the fuck? Okay, well, dude, the game is too fucking easy, man. What am I supposed to do? This is why I usually play nightmare mode or more difficult, because if you have all evidence, it's actually so easy. Not to be rude. Are you fucking serious, bro? Ass Blast! Thank you for the 5 gift subs. What the fuck is that name? You can do that? You can call yourself Ass Blast? Ice Sleeper, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 5, though. Thank you. Alright, there you go. That was a Ure. That was a fucking 3-minute game, and I was mostly just dicking around looking for the... How the hell that last ghost could have been a mare. Alright, one more. Here we go. One more. Let's see if we get a really fast 3rd game, but we also spin, for sure. Give us a win, man. Alright, on Rio. What will it be? Will it be on Rio or anything else? Yippee, just in time for casino. Let's go. Doot, 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 doot. Hey, caffeinated Mars, what's up? We don't have candles. Yeah, we'll be fine. We can just get the evidence. I mean, the thing is, it could be, could be a mimic, and then it might be a little confusing, because then we might have to wait for freezing. It doesn't seem to roam very much. Sweezy McSneezy, thank you for the 13, thank you. Also, great name, great name. Do, 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 do. Princess, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Oh boy, we're getting many all-ins. Ours got to get a win again. Or are you gonna run out of points? I don't know how you have infinite points. I mean, you did get a few wins. We still have 1 all-in and 19 million on Dow this time. Almost 20 million. Alright, let's see it. Is this last one gonna be hard? We got Michelle Manson. Ghost photo, motion sensor, paramic. Alright, we could technically do all of those, but we'll see about that. Let's just grab this stuff immediately again. I gotta be honest, these ghosts have definitely been nice when it comes to, like, giving the ghost room away early, because that can be a huge pain. Let's see. If we just stand in the middle here. Okay. You serious, bro? These ghosts are, like, excited to just get us the fuck out of here by giving us all evidence. I mean, to be fair, they don't really... It's not like we're gonna kill them if we get the evidence. We're just gonna kind of leave and then tell people like, hey, yeah, you thought there was a demon? I have good news for you. There is actually a demon. Alright, I don't see any UV. There will be UV on this if it touches it. Orbeez. Okay, campfire is definitely one of the worst rooms you could get. Unless it's a wraith here, by the way. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Alright, we're gonna have to wait a second and see. It's cold in there, but I just want to grab the rest of the evidence. I think it might actually be in a different zone, and this could be a roamer. Also, that looks pretty high spikes, but could be whatever. Taking 2 writing. 2 writing book. It could be a banshee or something. Boom. I'll place this here just for now. Let's see if it's cold in this area. It's actually not here, most likely, because it's 6 degrees. Okay, so Wraith, maybe? What do we got here? Hello, Ghost. How are you doing today? 5 degrees in here. All these doors are open, or closed. One is open. We're assuming it will be some of this back area here. Maybe the bathroom? Oh, 1 degree in the play area. That seems like the ghost room. Okay, so that makes this extra suspicious, and it could be a wraith. Orbeez here would be perfect, man. Then I know this is the ghost room, but I'm not seeing any orbs. I don't know if I can say no orbs, but... Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? So the problem with the spirit box is that it really only... There's a boner there. Really only works if you have it... Or if you do it in the same room as the ghost. So if you have a area like this where the ghost room is like this really weird shape that's hard to notice, or like hard to guarantee that you're in the same room with the ghost, which can make it annoying. Alright, this is definitely slowest it's been so far. I'm gonna grab this salt real quick. Yeah, Phantom Banshee, we'll see. Okay, quite a bit of activity. I'll grab 2 salts. Just go crazy on the salt. Ramsky again with the 4, thank you. Alright, are we gonna see dots from far away? Imagine Goryo right now, that would be great. So now it's smacking here again, interesting. What if I just do this, but like, in the way of going back to the ghost room? That would be interesting. Okay, this one has salt. Can you use chill? But this is actually good for EMF. Okay, it is actually going crazy. It's like playing the drums right now. Excuse me. Okay, there's not really anything. Fingerprints now, that will be instant obake. Okay, you are... You're interesting, that's for sure. Is this actually twins? Such a weird... Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay. Where are you?
I'm far from there.
Where are you? Oh, hello. Is that hunting? No. Okay, wait a minute. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you?
Slipped away.
That's me! Okay, away, so not close to there, but it definitely seems to be in that area more than around here. Okay, through something again. It's still... Oh, stomps? I mean, it's not gonna be this, right? Yeah, very much no. Do I have a... Gotta have... Oh, dots! Let's go! Okay, huge. But it seems so heavy phantom energy. Heavy... It can't be Wraith. If it's Ghost Orb, it can be a yokai. Wait a minute. I'm gonna grab the photo cam so we can maybe get a phantom here, because it really gives me phantom vibes. Okay, the sanity is actually low enough. We could get a hunt here maybe, and then actually like see how slow the ghost is during a hunt. That would be interesting. I'm gonna hold on to this just to maybe use it to get away from the ghost, because we can sprint. All right, can you do another dots? Give us a sign, show you. Oh, that was very effective. And we got the photo, so it's not a phantom, which means it's a fucking Dio. That's gonna be the slowest Dio of all time. Wait a minute. because of the frostbite, unless it's actually this. So wait, wouldn't that be freezing then? No, it would be ghost riding. Stinky. Unless. Can you give me a sign? Show yourself. Hey, bitch! Yokai bitch! Probably Dio. The fuck was that? What are you doing here? Can you give me a sign? We actually got the 3-star ghost photo. Yeah, this is actually... I mean, there's no way you could die. Guess a Dio that's like half speed. We just need to get a ghost event so we can be lower sanity. And the Dio can also only start hunting at like 40% sanity, so... which we are now just below 50, so if we don't get hunted anytime soon here, it's clearly gonna be a Dio. Yeah, can we get Dio Spirit Box? Yo, that would be sick. Wait a minute. We could see. Alright, do I have another Spirit Box? Oh, Spirit Box right here. I need to be, like, on top of it, though. Alright, let's see. That'd be interesting. Did you just step in the salt? Where are you? Where are you?
In a way.
Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you French? Where are you? Are you Grandma? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Close to what now? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Fuck, dude, that would have actually been sick. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close?
Down far from their home.
Okay, so it keeps saying far. So the spirit box actually tells you still where. Oh, there we go! Come on, man! Bro, it's actually, like, impossible to die in this challenge. Like, it actually is just... like, why didn't they give... Oh, come on. Oh, here we go! You wanna prove me wrong? How slow are you gonna be, huh? Oh my god, man. I could go fucking to the bathroom, come back, and I'd still be alive. Fucking kidding me, dude. That's so fucking stupid. I actually think I could have stood still there the whole hunt and I literally would have lived. Like, that's how fucking slow the ghost is, and the odds are so short. Wait, is this... I kind of want to test. I'm gonna give up my life to test this. Are the hunts so slow that you literally cannot die against a Dio? That would be so fucking funny. Like, what if I just stand here? Wait. I gotta be, like, at least a little far away so I have a little extra time at the start. Oh, come on. Because if I start right next to the ghost, it's gonna be impossible. Oh, here we go. Okay, I definitely think I would die. Okay. It's not possible. You can see I was standing right there. I would have been dead. Okay, it's just moderately. It's literally, if you didn't fucking die at the keyboard, look at that. I was over there, the ghost only got to here. If you didn't fucking get a stroke at the keyboard, it is actually impossible to die against the fucking Dia. Alright. Anyway, that was hilarious. What a challenge right here. I don't know why I didn't give us a cursed possession. At least, like, if you get a cursed possession, you at least can do something stupid and get yourself killed. But now it's almost impossible, especially because we still have sprints. I mean, I guess if you get like a Moroi or something, it could be kind of difficult. But yeah, I mean, that still was a 10-minute game. Like, we actually had to work for that one at least a little bit. Okay, and my game was frozen. So yeah, 10-minute game was the longest we had. That overall, though, look at that, 5,000 points for absolutely no work whatsoever with all the evidence. So yeah, let me know how that went for you. That might be one of the easiest challenges in the entire game, though. I mean, you can get kind of fucked up on Camp Woodwind, right? Camp Woodwind can be really annoying. I don't know if there's much roaming, though. I didn't really see that at all. Let's see, did we see a favorite room change? Favorite room change is 0. I don't know if I had any favorite room changes at all, but yeah, let me know how it went for you. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely game share and chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/Insym. Get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Holy, that was easy. All right. Well, that was definitely one of the challenges of all time. Let's do some nightmare mode. I want to do nightmare mode with the tier 3 items. I want to enjoy all my beautiful high-end equipment. No fuse box starting on. Sanity monitor. This is fine. Give me everything. All the items. Disable, enable. Okay, so I want tier 3 crucifix, obviously. Tier 3 incense. The only thing I'm leaving tier 2 is the UV light, because it's just straight up dookie, the tier 3. And then I think we're gonna just go to Tanglewood, but let's go say hi YouTube first. Here we go. I got it. Wait 1 second. How about this? This is not copyrighted, right? I can play this. Oh, baby. Sorry, I needed 1 second. So good. So good. Alright, sorry. Okay, let's say hi YouTube. Here we go. Alrighty. Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. We just reached level 90, which means we now finally have all the tier 3 items again. So I wanted to play some nightmare mode and absolutely style on these ghosts with the insanely powerful tier 3 items. I'm going to tell you all about them. It's going to be fun and I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's also... we gotta spin the wheel, of course, if we can get a few wins here. Now, the tier 3 items are just they have gotten buffed as well recently, so they're even better than they used to be. If you've never unlocked them yet, you gotta work for them, because holy, they make the game so much easier. Alright, will it be a phantom? Here we go. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be Blood Moon for a second, but it's not. Dude, if you get Blood Moon on the Frostbite challenge, it's actually so funny. What the fuck? Right, I'm gonna be right back. So I'll give you guys this, and I'll let you guys see this 1 second. Oh, wait. Just play the whole game like this. Ooh, nice thunder. Alright, sorry, I gotta see the actual points here. We have almost, we got 169,420 and $20 million. All right, good stuff, guys. So yeah, look at the beautiful tier 3 items right here. We're gonna put on the tier 3 head cam. We're gonna grab the tier 3 flashlight, which you actually unlocked the tier 3 flashlight like super early already. And then I'm gonna take this one. If you have been around for a long time, you know that this guy right here used to suck. I actually have a video that still is getting like quite a lot of views to this day. I think people are just not realizing that the video is like 2 years old, where I talk about how shitty this item is. And I don't want to take credit, but in part due to that video and just like many people complaining about it, it now is no longer garbage and it's now actually incredible. So they've changed it to tier 3 thermo. It used to be that it would take about like twice as long as what I just did, like holding the button to charge it up, and you couldn't hold the button to see the temperature changes over time. So you constantly had to wait for like 4 seconds, wait for 4 seconds, wait for 4 seconds, and then on top of that, the tier 1 version of that, the tier 1 version of the thermo actually had instant updates. It was perfectly accurate. There was no variation on it whatsoever. So what have they done since then? They have nerfed the tier 1. It no longer shows accurate temperatures. It goes up and down like crazy. It goes down really slow. Like, it's just overall so much worse. Like, if you're used to the like tier 1 thermo when it was first released and the tier 1 there's now, man, it's just night and day. It's crazy. But then on the bright side, we do have an actually insanely powerful tier 3 thermo. Oh, it immediately touched the door. Look at this. Look at the beautiful tier 3 EMF where you can just see literally with an arrow where the EMF came from. So I know exactly that it came from this door. This one is so good. There's also like a special sound when it's EMF 5, so it's really easy to hear when it will be EMF 5. We gotta grab the UV for that door. I wanted to show you, it might actually not be that room. Yeah, this room is the coldest here. You can actually see that with the freezing breath, or the cold breath, I should say. Yeah, there was a bone there. I'll grab it. I'll grab it, guys. We also have the tier 3 head cam, which is insanely useful, especially on the big maps. I wouldn't really say it's very useful on the small maps, because it's like you don't really get to be in the dark all that often as long as you keep the lights on properly. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this one and this one. Now, what you might notice is this is not the tier 3 UV. The only one of the other items that used to suck and that I would always make fun of is the tier 3 UV compared to the tier 1 UV. The tier 1 UV used to be this guy right here, the glow stick. Look at that, beautiful fingerprints already. the glow stick used to be tier 1. They since then have changed it around a bit. So what used to be the tier 2 flashlight has become the tier 1 UV. So like the tier... they've swapped it around basically. The glow stick instead of being tier 1 is now tier 2. And what used to be the tier 2 became the tier 1 because it sucked ass. Now I still think that this is still like the best UV item you can use, and I would not recommend upgrading to the tier 3 because honestly it's so much worse. The main reason being what I can do right here. If you want to take photos of the UV, which you should totally do because it's a pretty good photo and you can get a perfect game that way and get a lot of money. If you want to take photos of the fingerprints, you can just throw it down, even... Oh, now it's already disappeared because the fingerprints only stick around for a little bit. But you can just throw it on the ground, and then in a pretty large range around it, all the UV will be visible to the photo cam, and then you can just take a photo of the UV. Now, the only downside is, as you can see right now, it's dimming. So then you just have to pick it up and shake it again. That's all. You just every now and then have to pick it up, shake it again, and then you can see all the UV surrounding it, which for the tier 3 UV light, you have to charge it up basically by shining it at the fingerprint and then take the picture really quickly afterwards, whereas this way you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to be fast at all. You can just take the picture whenever you want because it'll always be charged because they changed that system. You used to be able to literally take a photo of a door and then it would say fingerprints in the book without even like seeing the fingerprints at all. Is it writing in the book? What was that sound? No, I shouldn't put that here. I should put that here. Let's see where that came from. We can use this. This was the... Oh, there was the picture right here. That's so nice. I really like the tier 3 EMF. Now, if we're talking about worst item in the game, I feel like the prize has to... I honestly would almost give it to the tier 1 thermo, but I think the tier 1 dots might take the prize because they are just so god-awful to use. It's so annoying. Like, being able to just... Did I see dots just there? I think it might have been the freezing cold breath. I'm not exactly sure. Being able to just place it like this anywhere, and just see dots in like a whole room is so nice. Now, I'd say the difference between tier 2 and tier 3 is not that big, but I still say that tier 2 is better. Oh, we get an EMF 5. You hear that sound? That is the EMF 5 sound. The really high beep. Which means we now have UV and EMF 5, which means this is gonna be the setup. Wait. Oh, I was about to say they did not leave fingerprints. So right like this, you throw it on the ground, and then it will just constantly be visible, and then you just take a picture. That's it. It's so easy to take fingerprints photos. When you have the glow stick. For the UV, the tier 3, you'd have to point it at it, then charge it up, and then take a picture, which is not that hard to do, but... Alright, so I definitely did not see dots, and it can't be a Goryo, because Goryo would have to have dots. So we're playing Nightmare mode, by the way, which means only 2 evidence will be given. I think Nightmare mode is just the most fun way to play, especially when we got such powerful equipment. We can style on them regardless. So we will have one of these 3 ghosts. We know we have mirror, so let's take a picture of the mirror. And then I think we're ready to just go crazy with the hunt here. What is the name of the ghost? It's Robin Halstead. Okay. I'm gonna grab his smudge real quick. Make sure you always pick the lighter. Now, you can just pick the lighter at the very beginning of the game. The reason that I don't usually pick it up at the beginning of the game is because I have this, like, kind of hard-to-beat habit where I just, like, quickly throw my entire inventory on the ground when I'm going back to the truck. And if I do that at the start of the game, I'm gonna throw my lighter on the floor and then never find it again, and then I'm gonna get screwed. Now we have the tier 3 smudges, which are insanely powerful. However, they are situational. You don't always just want to blindly take the tier 3 smudges because you have to understand how they work. They will freeze the ghost in place during the hunt for their entire duration of, like, effect on the ghost. But sometimes you don't want that to happen. Like, if you're doing an apocalypse challenge, which is the hardest challenge in the game, you don't want the ghost to freeze because you're going to be really slow and the ghost is going to be really fast. Which means that if you freeze the ghost, you're not going to go anywhere, and the ghost is going to stay right next to you and then explode you immediately as soon as time runs out. Now, this thing right here, the tier 3 crucifix, actually has an extremely cool use that I guess I could show you here, but I think it's going to be more relevant I think I'm going to leave it outside just for now because it's going to be more relevant in other games when it actually matters. Right now I could show you, but it would be kind of counter to what I want to achieve. You could use the tier 3 crucifix to stop any hunts, including cursed hunts, which cursed hunts are the hunts caused by cursed possession. So if I just break this mirror right here, it would start a hunt usually. If you have a, oh yeah, I need to take the bone. I didn't pick it up. I just took the puncture. If you have a crucifix placed underneath the ghost and you use the cursed possession and it breaks, then it will eat up the entire crucifix, all 2 charges. So you need to have both charges available to you, because if you don't have them both, it won't work. But anyway, let's, should we just go a little crazy? I kind of want to just show the power of the tier 3 smudges, how you can literally be entirely safe if you just have them all. We're going to use all 4 tier 3 smudges on this hunt, because we don't need to, we only need 1 hunt, because this is going to be really easy to figure out which of these 3 ghosts it will be. I don't want to spin because of the Obake, by the way, which, ooh, look at that huge spike again. Another EMF. Because it might ruin the odds a little bit. We want a, we didn't take a ghost photo yet. What are the objectives? I don't really want to complete too many objectives because we're already pretty high level, and I don't want to level up too fast. I want to enjoy the tier 3 items while they last and don't feel the need to prestige again. So we're going to just have all those items ready. And then we're gonna go over here and break the mirror. Now, you don't want to do that right next to the ghost, obviously. I think this might be a Jinn because the breaker isn't turned off at all. So you can see this, the ghost room is the kitchen here. I actually love the mirror. The mirror is like such a powerful cursed possession. I'm just trying to break it now, though. There we go. But let's see. Is it gonna get faster? It did not get faster, and it changed into, did you see that? It changed into the little girl ghost model. So let's loop it around here for the entirety of the hunt, basically, and just smudge it whenever. So if you smudge a ghost, it will stand still like this, which will make it really easy to look for Obake and stuff like that. But what you have to keep in mind is that it does get faster while you do that, I think. Unless they change that again. I'm gonna place that down. Look at this, so easy. We can see if it changes. It changed into the tiny girl model and then immediately changed again. Now it is getting pretty fast, but luckily we can just protect ourselves. And we have so many smudges, so it doesn't matter. Do it again, change again. All right, and there you go. We even had a smudge left over. This one, like, if you are not the best looper, if you have the tier 3 smudge sticks, you're actually invincible during a hunt. Like, especially if you smudge it and run away, like, you have so much extra time. Because one of the most annoying things that can happen is that you smudge the ghost and then it follows your exact path while you're trying to run away from it, and then you die as soon as the smudge stick effect runs out, which can happen with the tier 1 and even the tier 1 and even the tier 2 smudge sticks, but it really should never happen with the tier 3 unless you're really failing to get away from the ghost, which that's more on you. There you go. That was an easy Obake, courtesy to the tier 3 items. Now, I was yapping a bit, so it was a 10-minute game, but still. All right, also 1,000 experience. Let's go. Let's go to another easy map. We're going to go to Willow Street house. I'm also going to add in just everything. Let's add in all the items. Let's do all. Enable loadout. I just want to see the whole truck full of goodies. Let's go. And also spin, of course. Almost forget. Indeed was not a phantom. I'm sorry. All right. Will it be a mare? Alrighty. Let's go. Yeah, the tier 1 UV can be thrown vertical, but that shit is totally garbage compared to just having a huge range that you don't have to, like, finick with at all. Once Mom, thank you for the 4. Also, it doesn't really work for me personally. If it works for you, that's amazing, but I've tried it and it's way too finicky. Knock off Gandalf, thank you for the 3. Thank you, thank you. Also, Invixie, thank you for the $5 donation. Yeah, the Apocalypse Challenge is like if you go to the custom difficulty and you click the, like, golden skull that I think is named Apocalypse 3, right? That's, like, the hardest challenge in the game. They should just add, like, a lantern, a UV lantern. That would be sick. I've played Phasmo in VR, yeah. It's just not very fun, so I don't do it very often. Almost never, to be honest. Oblivion, thank you for the 36 and Gloomy. Thank you for the gift sub. And Skittle with the Prime as well. Alright, we got almost 20 million doubters and 2 all-ins on the believer side. Alright, let's go. Kelly Sherman here. EMF, Firelight, and Ghost Event. Look at this shelf. The goated shelf with literally everything you'd ever want. Now, in this all setting, I didn't change the salt to tier 3, which I'll do that next game again. Now, there's another one. There's a few items that you sometimes don't want to have tier 3. The one that's very obvious is the tier 3 smudges. If you want to do like a test during a hunt, you actually want to have the tier 1. Now, I'd say also the tier 3 salt can actually sometimes be a detriment. Because if you're stupid like me and you forget what the tier 3 salt does sometimes, you can really psych yourself out during a hunt by, like, suddenly the ghost will get really slow during a hunt and you'll be like, wait, what the fuck, is this a hunt too? What's happening here? But then it actually was because the ghost stepped in the salt, and the tier 3 salt makes it slower. Now it can do, oh, we got another boner immediately. It has a secondary effect outside of a hunt, where it can actually prevent the ghost from roaming, which is really cool. Like, it basically acts as a barrier. If the ghost walks into the salt, it will be caught, or it will be walking backwards to the ghost room again, which is kind of sick. What curse position do we have this time? We have bone. I didn't look this way, did I? I'm just gonna hold this. Now, I would argue almost that oh, we have a board. I'm not gonna use that right away. I would argue that the thermo is pretty much look at that. I mean, unless this is not the ghost room, but it could not be. So there's actually quite a wide range but it is. There you go. Oh God. Hello. The temperature system in general has changed a little bit. Let's see if we get any EMF. We don't. It used to just be every room starts at like 15 degrees and it goes down over time in the ghost room, and any other room just stays the same temperature. They then changed the whole system. Now it starts cold. If you play on a difficulty where the breaker starts off, it starts cold, and then it warms up as when you turn on the breaker, it warms up the entire house. But the ghost will still be making the room cold as well. So then the only room that will be cold is the ghost room, and every other room will be warmer. Now, if you play on amateur or something where the breaker starts on, you will actually have every room at a like hot temperature at the beginning, which is really nice. And you can also just set that with the custom difficulty, which I'd say is almost one of the most important settings to make the game easier for like almost no downside. Like, I think it costs like 0.10 times multiplier or something extremely insignificant, and it just makes the game so much easier because you can find the ghost so much better. Okay, this is actually interacting in a wide range. I want to grab the photo cam real quick because there's already dirty water and the ghost seems to be kind of crazy. But anyway, so I'd say that the tier 3 thermo is almost as good as the original overpowered thermo used to be back in like many years ago. Before they changed the whole like temperature system, the thermo used to be the main item that everyone would use to find the ghost room. You would just grab the thermo, walk around until you found a room that was even a little bit cold. I did not pick up the key, god damn it. And then you would just immediately know that it was the ghost room. Now, it's not that easy, mostly because the like temperature system has changed quite a bit since that original version. But the tier 3 thermo is better than the thermo that we had in the past. It's just that the temperature system itself has become more difficult. Please turn this shit off. It's making me lose my mind. All right, there we go. Nice and quiet now, because you can literally just walk around until you see like a room that's somewhat colder, and then you kind of know. Like, look at this, 19 degrees. This one's 13 degrees. Now, sometimes, and this is just courtesy of the ghost right here, as you can see here. The ghost, when it roams around, it makes the room cold where it is at that moment. So if it is roaming, or it's like a ghost that is like stalking you, like a banshee or a wraith or something, it will be in different areas, and then it will make more rooms than just the ghost room cold. Like in this scenario, for example, you can see that this room is 13, whereas this room is like 19, 20, and then this is the actual ghost room, which is cold. So it's not because of the tier 3 thermo that happens. It's just because of the ghost itself, obviously. So the tier 3 thermo is not the problem here. It's just mostly the ghost just being annoying. We're gonna check for some evidence here. You can also use the cold breath, which is really powerful, where you could just... Did I see orbs? I definitely saw orbs. Also, thank you for the picture right there. Always check if you got the ghost photo. I'm pretty sure I saw orbs, so we have ghost orbs. Let's go. I'm gonna quickly grab the tier 3, this guy. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Okay, now it's listening. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Now, items that seemingly don't change very much. There's a few items of those. The main one is the spirit box. You might not even really realize that it changes between the different tiers, but it changes a lot. It is so much easier. Hello? Where are you? Oh, I shouldn't turn on light. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? It changes so much compared to the tier 1. It makes it so much easier to get the spirit box. The main reason is, it's twofold. Same thing with the writing book, is kind of a similar situation. It increases the range at which the item works. So the range at which you can get the spirit box response is much wide and much bigger. And it also, for the writing book, for sure, increases the interactivity, like the chance of the ghost to interact with the writing book. And I think the same counts for the spirit box as well, where it makes the chance, not only makes the range better, but it also makes it more likely to actually talk back to you. So you will get responses like instantly, pretty much, when compared to the tier 1, you might be struggling walking around, especially if it's a larger room, you're gonna be really struggling. All right, firelight. We'll take a firelight right here. And I also wanted to take some smudges because I kind of was starting to feel unsafe. We have ghost orbs, which means it can't be a wraith, so I don't really need to take the salt, but I kind of want to take the salt just for the UV here, because it might be. Also, I'm hearing the fucking car horn again. God damn it, you're loud. Yeah, the salt is tier 2. That was by accident. I mean, I'd still, usually the items that I change the most are the salt and the smudge sticks, as well as the glow stick, of course. Alright, we'll see if it steps in that. We immediately get it. Grab this. Especially for, like, footstep photos, it's so much easier to use the glow stick. Because you can, like, let's say the ghost walked through here. This is not a UV ghost, so we're not getting any feet. But if the ghost walked through here and it stepped in like, it left a bunch of footprints, you could just drop this here, and then the whole area here is gonna have, like, the footsteps are gonna be visible. Whereas if I had the tier 3 flashlight, I'd have to, like, go backwards and then drop it over here, shine a huge beam across all the footsteps, then go back to take the pictures, and then, like, by the time you got that all set up, it's already, like, too late, and the footsteps are already gonna be gone. So I think just overall, the tier 2 glow stick is just much better than the tier 3. I really hope that they kind of just change it to, like, what I would love to see is for the tier 3 glow stick, or UV light, I should say, to be like a huge lantern. Like, you know how the tier 3 candle is like a lantern you can hold, like this one? What if the tier 3 glow stick would also be like a huge UV lantern that you could just place in an area, and then the whole, like, big zone around it is all lit up? Shut the fuck up. That would be really nice, and actually, like, a significant improvement compared to, like, what it is now, because I don't really think it's very good. Anyway, we got UV, or we know that it's not UV, and we got orbs, so we need to check for more evidence. Let's place the writing book. We might get a writing ghost. Freezing would be for Hantu. Let's see. Let's test our freezing again. We have freezing here. Okay, alright. So that's the only 2 evidence we're gonna get. Unless it's a mimic, in which case we could also get Spirit Box or UV, but we didn't get either of those, so it's very unlikely. So the Hantu has forced freezing, so it could, this might mean onto here. We can test it though. I am just gonna hold on to the smudge stick real quick, and then I guess we're just gonna use the board, I guess. No reason to stall any longer. We could use our super powerful smudges again. I don't know why I turned that off. And just grab all of them real quick, because that was super easy last time. It is a small ghost model, which is going to be annoying. So I think that's actually going to make the tier 3 smudges even better. Flying stick, they give it the 14. Okay, we got 80% sanity here, so we definitely need to use the Cursed Possession, which, by the way, if I were to rate what the best item in the game is, it will be none of these motherfuckers on the board right here. It will be the fucking Cursed Possessions. If you don't know how to use the Cursed Possessions, you, like, the difference, if I had to choose permanent tier 1 items, but have access to Cursed Possessions, or permanent tier 3 items, but have no Cursed Possessions, I would choose the tier 1 plus Cursed Possessions any day of the damn week. It is so much more important to use the Cursed Possessions than any of this shit on the board. It's just, the Cursed Possessions are the most powerful item in the game by far. I should actually make a new guide on how to use them all, because if you don't know how to use them, it's actually, you're missing out on a huge amount of power. All right, let's set this up over here. We can grab the photo cam again. I could also, I mean, this could be an easy, perfect game. Picture. It blew out the candle as well. We'll see what this is. So let's go over the ghosts that we have. Revenant's gonna be easy, Haunter's gonna be easy, and then Onryo and Yurei are gonna be a little bit more tricky, but that should still be totally fine. We're just gonna go for... Did I already take that picture? I probably did, right? No, I didn't. Alright, let's see. How many pickles can you fit up your butt? No pickles, that's totally fair. How did you die? How did you die? Accident. Accident. How do you feel? Sad. Okay, I got everything. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh god. Okay, it's definitely not. Oh, it's definitely not a revenant. Hey, bitch! Okay, so it's not a Hantu either. So this is actually one of the basic ghosts. So we're just gonna smudge. And then just, if you have 2 smudges here, that is actually how you could die. If you like smudge it in a corner, but after you run out of stamina. But that's still kind of difficult. But this is like such a shitty ghost model, man. It's unbelievable. Look at the, you don't even have to hide. You don't have to do shit. I could just do this and then smudge and then run past. Or you could like actually try and hide. Might be better, you know? This is, by the way, I would say the best hiding spot in this map. I wouldn't try to hide anywhere else. Okay, so it's not a Revenant, it's not a Hantu. So we're dealing with a Yurei or Onryo here, which means we're gonna have to do a little bit of sleuthing here. Oh, that's not Yurei. Okay, so we're gonna grab our extremely powerful crucifixes, which this is actually, I know, for example, you probably know Psycho. Psycho never uses the tier 3 crucifix because there's a very specific interaction with the Onryo that is much harder when you have the tier 3 crucifix. Now, it's not much harder, but it can ruin or it can fuck with you a little bit. So the range of the tier 3 crucifix is just so good that it actually exceeds the range of the flashlight or of the firelight when you are against an Onryo. So the Onryo could stand outside of the firelight range, but just on the border of your super powerful tier 3 crucifix range. So then it could still use the crucifix while technically, like, the crucifix and the firelight are right on top of each other. So that can make you believe that it's not an Onryo when it actually ends up being an Onryo. So that can happen. So we'll see if it happens here. Now, in order to try and avoid that, I'm gonna place 2... Ah, motherfucker. I changed ghost room. I don't have a... It's fine, though. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the tier 3 motion sensor as well. Okay, can you fucking chill? I think the ghost room actually changed here. Also, there's a pretty quick hunt after that smudge. Westlake East, thank you for the prime. This ghost has felt like a bit of a stalky ghost, but just a regular ghosty pants. Let's see if it's actually cold still in this room. So it's still -6 in this room. Yeah, that's such a weird interaction for the ghost to go there when it's like clearly still this ghost room. So I'm just gonna put this down, put it over here, and then grab the other one, put it over here, and then you can even grab more. I think I should drop this here actually. Oh wow, I threw that in it. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening, bro? That's not physics. Is this space, bro? Alright, I don't know what the hell that is. That might be that might be something weird with the tier 3 for all I know. Okay. Well, turns out we don't even need to worry because this is a Ure. Hello there, buddy. I'm gonna smudge your ass. Okay, so I'm not gonna, well, I already did the photos. I was like, I'm not gonna worry about the photos, but I already did them. So yeah, that was a Ure ability right there. It closed that door from, like, being totally open to totally closed, and then it smacked it, like, super delayed. So we're gonna get out of here. Look at those big spikes with a Ure right there. So yeah, you could be kind of fooled by the tier 3 crucifix sometimes, but I just loved it. Man, one of the things I noticed the most, when I go back to level 1, like I prestige all the time, when I go back to level 1, there's a few things I always notice. First thing, the lack of sanity pills means that the cursed possession get a lot less powerful, so that can be kind of annoying. Second thing, lack of smudge sticks is a huge deal because you suddenly can't do a lot of things that you usually can do easily on when you have the tier 2 or tier 3 unlocked. And then the other thing, once you actually finally get the tier 1 crucifix, you notice just how fucking horrible the tier 2 or tier 1 crucifix is because the range is so small that even if you place like 2 in a small room, you're still gonna often get a ghost to hunt from that same room. Like, it can be really difficult to actually prevent hunts with it because the range is just so small. Like, the increased range from the tier 3 is just amazing. So I always prefer to do the tier 3. But anyway, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna change some of the equipment that I forgot. Will it be an Obake? Okay, let's change the... I mean, we could just do I'll grab the tier 3 UV as well, so I can show you that one. Tier 3 UV, we're gonna grab the tier 3 salt. That was all I was missing right there. So now we got everything tier 3, and we're gonna hop in. Yeah, no wins yet, no wins yet. Unfortunate. Let's go, believers! This is it! This is the win! This is the one! Obake's a nice ghost. I like Obake. What are we listening to? The best jam of all time. Da, 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 da. So good. I love how the loop is a little rough, but anyway. Alright, we got 3 all-ins here. Holy, good job, guys. And 23 million on doubt. Alright, you'd love to see it. We got Emily Martinez here. Ghost photo, repel, and 25% sanity. No big deal. Alright, look at this. Now we actually have tier 3, and I have the tier 3 UV as well, which we'll use. I always start with this, by the way, which if you are playing solo, I almost don't see a world in which you want to start with anything else. Like, I guess if you're on a big map and you're, like, still coping that the paramic is useful in any way whatsoever, you could start with the paramic, but I have long learned the opposite. And I guess you could start with a camera. I can see that, where you just instantly find, like, ghost orbs if you get really lucky. And sometimes the spirit box could, like, if you just want to use like the thermo to find the ghost room, and then the spirit box to get your first evidence really quick. I could see that, but I just like to double up on evidence items to find the ghost room. Or alternatively, this is also a pretty good option, is to start with the photo cam. So if you find the bone or something, you can just instantly take a pic real quick. And then you don't have to go back later, and chat won't get mad at you. But yeah, I mean, you could even go crazier. So what you could do, we could do it right here. I mean, it's not like we need to be fast here. But you could also, with the tier 3, I personally don't use it as often on small maps, as I said. You could also just ditch your flashlight entirely and take 3 items. So then you could take, like, the spear box, for example, or the photo cam, so that you could use the tier 3 head cam as your flashlight, and then just have 3 evidence items right away, which, I mean, this might be really nice on, like, Point Hope or something. This is first possession right away. I mean, I'm definitely gonna use that. This is like, this is why I love the mirror so much, because it just instantly gives you a little bit of information. Okay, this is the hallway, right? Is it even? I heard a phone. I'm gonna run upstairs and just find this phone. There we go. Man, I love the... Is that in this room, or is that the other room? I think that was literally just here, right? This was the picture we saw, and then it was rotating this way. But it was ringing a phone in this room. So we can just leave this here. Maybe have a little chat. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? It can be hard to see if it's actually working. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Are you naked? Like, in a room like this, it would have been so painful to get the spirit box response with the tier 1 spirit box, but with the tier 3, you just walk around a little bit and you're like, all right, I'm fine. We're done here. Well, the tier 3 headcam got a pretty big nerf when they changed it so that it also glitches out during a hunt, which it didn't used to do that at all, which was kind of busted. I did lose quite a bit of sanity because of using the mirror. However, we have tier 3 sanity pills, which are insanely strong. You can use them to quickly get back to the ghost room, or even during a hunt, because it gives you infinite sprint for 10 seconds. You can also use it during the hunt to just get away from, like, any ghost, including, like, a revenant or something. Like, I could speedrun and sprint entirely from the start, or from the entrance to the ghost room. From the truck to the ghost room, I should say. I'm gonna leave that right there. Check for orbs real quick. Can you give us a sign? I might have changed ghost room, which once again, I'm gonna use the cursed possession to quickly see that. Okay, so it is still absolutely in the hallway. Now, the mirror is really powerful because it shows you the actual ghost room rather than the board, which shows you the ghost location. If you ask where are you, it will just tell you where the ghost is and not the actual ghost room, which the mirror, if the ghost is somewhere else, it will still show the ghost room. Anyway, we're gonna grab this. I'm now gonna grab a flashlight, and I'll grab some salt as well. Actually, no, I'll grab the tier 3 motion sensor, and not the flashlight yet, because we need to find the breaker real quick. Yeah, probably no orbs. There's a pretty cool trick. The tier 3 motion sensor is actually much more powerful than you think. Now, I explained this recently in a video, but I'm explaining it again here because it's just such a cool trick. You can use the tier 3 motion sensor to find exactly where the ghost is at all times. It's extremely powerful. Now, you do have to kind of know the general area of the ghost. You can't just use this to find the ghost room. Like, it's not that powerful. But if you kind of know, okay, the ghost is in any of these few rooms, you can narrow it down really easily with this thing right here. So let me show you. So we know it's kind of in this area, probably, unless it's like a banshee and it roamed away here. It also wrote in the book. Oh, hello there. It's definitely in this area. We're going to write that down. What you can then do is place the motion sensor and see if it beeps. Place it somewhere else, see if it beeps. You can basically move it around, because if you place it, you can see the circle around it, right? If I place it down and the ghost is in this circle, it will instantly beep and point towards the ghost. So right now I can see that it is nowhere in this area because it would instantly beep and point towards the ghost. So you can use this to like scan the different rooms. Now sometimes you can't place it somewhere, so now we see it's kind of nowhere here. So it might have actually been something sneaky. See if it's here. Oh, it's touching over there. Interesting. Where was that? Huh, is this... Okay, there we go. It's standing right there. And then it walked out. Walk this way. Yeah, this ghost is being mighty slippery. This can be really useful for the spirit box, for example. This room is just a little large. You can just go around. We know it's not in this corner, so we can go back here. Scan this area. I might have walked into like a side room here. I mean, it just touched that door. I should really quickly find the... Or I should look for the UV before it runs out. It might have been too late. So what you can also do... Can you do that with this? Okay, so you can do this. So let's say there's a UV on this. I could set this upright, and then you could... Oh, we're getting a beep right here. And then you could take the photo like this, but having to do that over just... Like, the ability to throw it on the floor and forget about it is just so much... I don't know, I just... Like, this is, like... This feels like heavy cope for making the tier 3 useful when it, like... In order... You can do this, but this is exactly what the tier 2 can do. Like, the tier 2 can do everything that this one can do, but for this one, you have to, like, set it up in a really annoying way that I personally just find convoluted. I'd rather just have it easy. Anywho... Do we have orbs anywhere, or just the writing so far? I don't really see orbs. It's stepping on the motion sensor here. It's definitely strange to me that that didn't work as effectively. So the way the motion sensor works, by the way, important lesson here. You can see that range, right? That's the circle in which it detects the ghost. If the ghost walks into the circle, it'll point at the ghost. Then it will stop and continue rotating. While the ghost is in the circle, it won't do anything. So it will actually keep rotating. They used to, this fun fact, the developers told us this, they used to have the tier 3 motion sensor point at the ghost permanently while it was in the circle. This turned out to be wildly busted because you literally, if you place like 4 motion sensors, you knew exactly where the ghost was at all times, and it was like insanely powerful, which I honestly kind of would have loved to play with that and just see like if it was actually busted or if it was kind of a fun balanced busted. I think it would have been truly busted, so I can see why they got rid of it. But so it used to work like that, then they realized, okay, that is broken as hell, we should change that. So it doesn't point at the ghost anymore once it's in the circle, but then once it steps outside of the circle again, it'll point in the direction of where it left. I feel like they should change the color of the motion sensor based on whether the ghost ends and leaves. They should make a different sound, and they should make like a different color. I think they should do blue or green if it enters the circle, and then red or like, I don't know, another color if it leaves, and like a bing and a boop. Like, they should do a bing and a boop based on if it walks in or if it walks out. Because right now, there's no distinction. It just does the exact same sound and visual indication, whether the ghost walks in the circle or whether it walks out of the circle, so it makes it kind of confusing. I honestly should give this as a recommendation to the devs. There you go. It walked inside of it, and it might have immediately walked out for all we know. Maybe. But, like, so it's kind of nerfed a little bit too much. Okay, there, it might have walked out there. I feel like that's probably the case. So oh no, and then it walked in from that direction, and then it walked out there, maybe. So yeah, I really think they should change that, and maybe they will in the future. Maybe this is gonna be another video where it's like, oh, why doesn't he realize how it works? They might change these things. This is always possible that they change things down the line based on suggestions from people. Anyway, let's place these things. So you can use the salt, the tier 3 salt, to keep the ghost in like the ghost room. It's not gonna really be very useful in a room like this that's like so open with so many connections. But let's say, okay, it's stepping. Let's see, we get no, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We get no feet whatsoever. Also, thank you for the donation, thank you. Yeah, you can just point it at the door, but so the way this is for taking photos, basically. So you can point the UV at the door, and then in order to take a photo, you have to charge up the fingerprint, and then pick up the photo cam really quickly and take the photo before it runs out. Now, you have like a 3-second window or something after charging up the fingerprint before it disappears. But if you throw down your glow stick, you have an infinite window, because, well, unless the glow stick, like, runs out of fuel and then you have to shake it again. Like, obviously, if you just want to see the UV, it doesn't matter. But if you want to take photos of the UV, it's much easier with the glow stick. That's what I mean. So everything that the glow stick, like the tier 3 UV can do anything that the glow stick can do. I just feel like the glow stick does it in a bit of an easier way, where especially taking the photos is a lot easier. Anyway, you can use whatever you want. I'm not here to convince you of using the items that I use. I mean, there's literally, I use tier 3 for everything except for the glow stick. So if that's one you don't agree with, then that's fine. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. All right, ghost photo, and then repel. I'll take one of these, and then I'm gonna. Do we have writing already? Definitely seems like a bit of a weird ghost. I'm gonna just grab a crucifix here. Anderson, thank you for the £10 donation. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so the tier 3 book has a much wider range than the tier 3. Like, it's like 10 times better than the tier 1. Not only does the range increase by like twice, or maybe more even if you count volume, but it also makes it much more likely to interact. So bigger range and higher likelihood of interacting with the book just means you're gonna get writing so much faster with the tier 3 than with the tier 1. Like with the tier 1, it can sometimes feel like you will never get writing. It can be extremely annoying. Get ghost writing, get this picture. Okay, anyway, I was yapping so much I was actually forgetting to play the game. Let's see if we have freezing. We have freezing! Alright, well, that was easy. So I feel like this gives me heavy shade energy right here. Also, important here, it can't be a Moroi because Moroi has forced Spirit Box. So that's one of the things that's nice about playing Nightmare mode, is that you can, like, sometimes rule out ghosts based on what evidence you don't get. I mean, obviously, if you're playing professional, you could just get the evidence instead, but anyway. So yeah, I'm feeling shade energy right now. Definitely demon seems highly unlikely, but could be. I think I'm just gonna cause a hunt here. So I'm gonna set up some lights and prepare for a hunt. Because we can't figure out Revenant, and then Demon almost seems impossible. I mean, this just gives me heavy shade energy. What I think I'm gonna do is just check my sanity real quick, and then set it up so that my sanity is low, and then see if the ghost hunts. So we need to pull up the mirror twice to get the 30% sanity here. So I'm gonna grab both of these. I don't really care about much else, so I'm gonna grab some smudges, I guess. And then we're gonna set it up. Now, this is one of the worst ghost rooms for doing a shade test, because as you've seen probably happen before, is that, beepity beepy, is that the shade can hunt in the same, or can burn a crucifix in the same room as you are in, if it, like, just steps outside of the room. Like, let's say if I place it here, and I'm in this room, if the ghost is also in this room, it could never use this crucifix and it could never hunt at all. But if the ghost steps, like if I place it here, for example, and then the ghost steps into this room, technically now it's in a different room from me, but still in range of the crucifix. So it will try to hunt here, use the crucifix, make me think, oh, wait a minute, the ghost just used the crucifix in the same room as I am. It can be a shade, but then it could actually still be a shade. But look at this, the range on this thing. You can just see how powerful this is. Like, look at how far I can place it. Now it touches the door. Look how far away that is. That is such an insane range. And that in like an entire circle is just crazy. Like, 2 of these guys covers like even the largest room. Like, I think the ghost cannot possibly hunt in this room with just these 2 crucifixes. Like, with a tier 1 crucifix, you wouldn't even be able to cover this one hallway here. Like, you place a crucifix there, and it would be like this small circle around it. You place another one here, it'd be like this small circle. With these 2, you can just cover so much ground. It's insane. Anyway, I should lower my sanity now. So the tier 2 crucifix is also fine, but definitely better than the tier 1. Because another thing with the tier 1 is that it also has... Turn on this light, by the way. Is that it also has less uses, so it only can be used once. And then it... Oh, I can see myself. What the fuck? And then it just is gone. Whereas the tier 2 and tier 3 can be used twice, which is a big deal. So I don't have a flashlight right now, but that's fine. We're just gonna see... I want to kind of... Okay, it walked in here and then immediately walked out there. It's definitely, I don't know if it's just because of this room that the motion sensor is getting all confused, because it almost makes me, like when I move it around now, it seems to indicate that it's just never in this room. Like it's walking outside of the room, maybe? It's afraid of me. I mean, we're gonna see if it hunts like from down the stairs or something. I mean, I should be extremely low sanity right now. I guess I'll pull it up one more time. Okay, there we go. So it walked inside of the circle now. So it's inside the circle. Let's see if it leaves anywhere. Okay, it left that way, which is kind of shitty because it could walk down the stairs and hunt from there. Come this way. This is such a shade, man. Just like, actually, it hasn't even done anything, really. I think we just do a hunt, and if it's not a fucking revenant, it's gonna be absolutely a shade. I'm just gonna pull up the mirror and break it right here. Let's go. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. It didn't use the tier 3 crucifix. That must mean it's not a demon, right? There's no... actually? It's definitely not a revenant. I assume the increased range for the crucifix also works for if you have a tier 3 crucifix. Like so if you don't know, the demon has a 50% larger range for, like, the crucifix are 50% more effective against a demon. The range is even bigger, which means that if you have the tier 3, it basically prevents any and all hunts from a demon. But I would assume that also applies to when you, like, use the cursed possession and it cause an instant hunt. It would still be prevented in a larger range against a demon, I assume. So that basically confirms that it cannot possibly be a demon because it didn't hunt from downstairs, and anywhere upstairs should be in demon range. So it's not a revenant, should be a shade. If this is somehow a demon, I guess we learned something about the tier 3 crucifix, but I would assume that it also applies to that range. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. That would just be unnecessarily confusing, but I mean, that's kind of the name of the game. I mean, the name of the game is Phasmophobia, but if it had a middle name, that would be it. Alright, should be a shade. Shady shade. It, like, literally threw, like, 5 things total. There you go. It was indeed a shade. I mean, these games are slightly longer because I'm not trying to speedrun here. 17 objects, or 27 objects moved, as well as during the hunt. So that's insane. 43 interactions total. Never changed ghost room. Anyway, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna go to Edgefield now. And we're gonna spin again. Come on, we gotta get a big win. Big win for the believers. Will it be a gin? Alrighty, let's go. Give me a second. I'll give you guys music. One moment. I'm going crazy. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, what do we got? We have 1 all-in and 69,420, nice. And 21 million, almost. Good stuff, good stuff. Keith Jones here. Cleanse, crucifix, and motion sensor. Alright, let's see if we can use the motion sensor a little better. That last round was not the best showcase of the motion sensor, but it was also like a super shy shade, so what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna try this strat again, where I use the, like, 3 evidence items right off the bat, and just use the headcam for a flashlight. I don't almost never play this way, but it's kind of interesting. Let's turn this on, make sure. Give me tarot cards, that would be hilarious. No tarot cards. We got a music box, okay. We could... let's do a little silly thing. Wait. we could grab the tier 3 crucifix, a photo cam, and then get a ghost photo for free, and then use the tier 3 crucifix to prevent the hunt. I don't think this necessarily would be a very, like, powerful thing to do, but it seems kind of fun. Hey, Sushi, thank you for the 18. I'm just turning on the breaker real quick so we can turn on some lights. Okay, well, never mind. I don't have to find the ghost room because it showed me that it was in the kitchen. Turns out this is not necessary, but we can do it later. We can do it later to prevent the hunt if we don't want to hunt. We usually, like, that's one of the things. Even though the ability on paper sounds really powerful, being able to... Excuse me? I assume? I mean, I don't see why not. Easy? Alright, I guess I leave. I mean, it literally turned off 2 lights in the span of... And then... Mare Mimic? If this is someone on the Mare, that'd be so funny. It turned off 2 lights. I mean, it could, I guess, be twins light switch, maybe? Nope, it's just a Mare. I love how every time that happens, I literally interrupt everything that I'm doing to just leave with a Mare. Alright, there you go. Alright, in case you're not familiar, the Mare has an ability where it instantly turns off a light switch when you turn it on. And it did that. Look at that ability use. So, alright, well, turns out we're going back to Edgefield because that game did not count at all. Because it was totally freebie. I always love that, man. It's been happening a lot to me recently. Alright, will it be the twins this time? Let's go again. Ridiculous.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get
This is the elevator music. Imagine, step into an elevator, fucking goes crazy like this. Rave party in the elevator. You go into your boss's office, this music starts playing, and a health bar appears. Excuse me. This is definitely, man, this just makes me want to replay Pizzeria Simulator and go for the true ending. Shit is so fire. Merc, thank you for the 2 months. Alright. We have 1 all-in, 1.8 million versus almost 22 million here. Holy, it just keeps rising. Alright, Heather, EMF, 25% sanity, and ghost event. Alright, let's try this again. Not instantly getting the ghost. Maybe we will. We'll see. Grab all this stuff. What are we gonna get this time? Are we gonna get another music box? No music box, no tarot cards. You gotta need, one of the things you definitely need to learn, there's a boner right there, is where all the cursed possessions are. That's where the board would be. Hopefully, wait, I would love for it to be summoning circle, because that one actually, oh. Okay, a little spooky. It's not the summoning circle, sadly. Summoning circle is really nice in combination with the crucifix, because you can get all objectives, including the crucifix objective, really easily. That was a very quick ghost event right there. Turning on the breaker. All right, use the tier 3. Tier 3 EMF could be like so good, man. I heard a sound of throwing. It was right here. Look at that. It also really helps if you want to get a perfect game. Let's try this. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? It seems unlikely that it's gonna be spirit box, but we'll see. We'll see. You do want to turn it off sometimes because seeing the chart is hard, obviously. 90% sanity. We didn't walk into the ghost there, but that can pretty much not be a shade at all. Like an instant ghost event like that kind of rules out a shade. I'm gonna grab this. I'm actually gonna grab some salt to use it to prevent the ghost from roaming. This can be really useful if you have like a ghost that is constantly roaming to different ghost rooms. you can place salt kind of like this will prevent it from walking out. So if it walks into this salt, it will get pushed back into the ghost room. And every time it steps in the salt, you can just replace it again, and keep the ghost in an area that you want it to be. Now, what can be annoying here is that it can kind of backfire. How so? You can get the ghost, like let's say I walk this way and then it does a ghost event on the opposite side of the salt. When the ghost does a ghost event, it will teleport to a different area. And it won't like walk there. It will just go straight from where it was to where the ghost event is happening, which means it can teleport over the salt, and then it's working against you. Because when the ghost is trying to get back to the ghost room, it's gonna walk through the salt and then get pushed back out of the ghost room. So it's gonna like actually, it's gonna like do the entire opposite thing that you want it to do. So then it will become a lot worse. So hopefully that won't happen. I'm actually gonna, I forgot to drop off the UV light. That's my bad. Yeah, thank you for the prime, but that's just unlucky if it happens. It can't happen. Now we got another interaction with the dirty water right there. I'm gonna place this. Now this is another, oh, by the way, this is actually another thing that I complained about in that particular video that I made a while ago about how some of the tier 3 items are kind of shitty. The main ones, it's writing in the book. The main ones, so it's walking back in. Let's see if we have any feet. We don't have any feet. The main ones were the tier 3 UV light, and especially the tier 3 thermo used to just be, like the tier 3 thermo used to just be bafflingly bad. Like the fact that you have to wait 4 seconds every time to turn it back on, and then also not only did they increase or did they reduce the duration that you have to hold it, you can keep holding it. That's another thing. And they reduced the range, the variable range at which it will show you the temperature. Let me grab this and a photo cam real quick, by the way. It used to be like a 3 to 4 degree range in which it would show you the temperature. So you'd have to click it so many times to get like a proper reading, and it was just insanely bad. It was super garbage. But then they obviously realized just how bad it was, and then they improved it with a bunch of buffs. So now it's no longer really bad. All right, touch the door, which probably this door right here. EMF 5. Okay, we have EMF 5 ghost riding. Interesting. It pretty much can't be a shade. So unless it's the most like active shade of all time. Actually, I might be able to take 2 pictures there. I can take 2 pictures, all right. I'm gonna place another salt here to bring it back in case it wants to leave. So this is all the evidence we're gonna get. Spirit or myling, pretty much. So, I think it's time for us to do a hunt. Now, this is not the best map to do a myling test, but we're gonna try and figure it out. Another thing, the tier 3 sound sensor, probably the least used item in the game, is the sound sensor, and that's for good reason, because it's kind of totally garbage. It's basically like a paramic if it was only working if you weren't even in the map, which is just horrible. Like, at least the paramic will give you the sounds, like you can hold it and get the sounds from inside the map. But for this one, you have to first go inside the map, place them, leave the map, check the like listen for the audio here, and then see, okay, it was sensor 1, so that means this, which means it could be anywhere in that area. Now you can also see it, by the way. You can see like a little dot on the screen here where the sound happens, right? Wait, can you? Or am I confusing another game? I think that was... Is that even in this game? That's a different game, right? Let's see. I think that's I think I'm confusing another ghost hunting game that has that. I don't think... Oh, yeah. I don't think it does that. I forgot which game that had that, but that is one of the things that I would love to see with this. To at least make it slightly more useful, they should, like, if there's a range, or like if it does something here, it should give like a little icon, like it happened here, or it happened there, it happened there. Because even if you get a sound right here, like, look at how bad this is, by the way, which you can increase it So right here, I can increase the range. So this is the tier 3, and it actually has a lot more power. Like, you can do a lot more with it than the tier 1. So I can increase the range to be, like, pretty large, especially on large maps. If you increase it all the way, like, you can see it covers the entire map right now. But even like, the second range already covers the entire map, and the third range. So it touched the door right there. What does that tell me? Hey, it touched a door in the house somewhere. Oh, thank you, totally useless van guy who thinks that the sound sensor helps. You know what would really help? If you fucking came in here and fucking carried your weight, you lazy piece of shit. Anyway, so like, oh, you can hear that it's walking around and they get stepped in the salt just now. It doesn't do anything. It's so bad. Like, being able to hear sounds, if it told you where it was, I could see it be like actually somewhat useful. Like, if you know that the players are in this room, for example. Like, let's say that you have your whole team set up in this room, and then you constantly see little blips over here, like little throws over here, and your team doesn't recognize that. You could be like, hey, I've been seeing a lot of interactions happen in the dining room. I think the dining room might be the new ghost room. Could we check that out real quick? Then you could actually be helpful. So I don't know. I guess it's just hard to implement. I don't know why they haven't done that, because that would just be so much cooler. Like, if it worked that way, it would actually be kind of useful. But there is other things you can do with this, by the way. You can click it, and then you can change the mode of, you might not even know that this was a thing. You could change the mode of the sound sensor. So, for example, now it's set up in a cone towards the ghost room. So if you can see right here, it has this cone shape. So if you just want to hear sounds that are coming from the ghost room in this case, I can set it up like this, and then it's only going to pick up sounds over there. Or you have this, like, pretty much entirely useless other mode where it has a cone on either side, like this. So it basically points in two directions, that way and that way. I don't know when you would ever want to use that mode, but I mean, maybe it is useful in some situations. But I think just the main thing that makes the sound sensor so bad in terms of item is just that it requires the setup. Holy shit, that huge spike. Like, not only does it not really provide that much utility, even if they were automatically placed in the map, they would be useful. But the worst part of them is that you have to place them. You have to go into the map to place them, especially on large maps where they should shine the most. It's really not that useful, because going inside of the map to place all these different items just takes so much time that it's just not worth the setup. At least I have never found a use from them. Like, finding the ghost room is just so much easier by just listening than placing a bunch of sound sensors. But anyway, let's get this ghost to hunt, because we want to see if it's a myling, yes or no. What's my sanity doing, by the way? We have very high sanity, so we're gonna have to look for the cursed possession. Probably gonna be upstairs here. Monkey paw, maybe? Monkey paw, alrighty. Then I guess we're gonna do... Wait, can you... Wait a minute. Can I prevent the ghost from leaving? Wait, I have a plan. Insane plan. So we know the ghost room is over there, right? If I wish for sanity, it's gonna make the ghost room change. But what if I just don't let it go away? What if I just permanently lock it in the ghost room with my tier 3 salt? Will it change the ghost room again? That might actually be interesting. We're gonna try. Alright, here we go. Assuming that this is still the ghost room, it might not be for all we know. Anyway, I wish for sanity. There we go. So that literally sets your sanity to 50%. Wait, it immediately wanted to leave. Try again. Try again, bitch. See what happens. Wait, this is actually kind of interesting. I mean, now if it does a ghost event, it's gonna do exactly what I warned for. But this could actually work to... Okay! Do it again? It's stuck in there? Wait, we're getting the crucifix easy peasy. 1, 2. Every time it tries, it's gonna be sent back. Yo, this is actually kind of sick. I very rarely use the tier 3 salt. I definitely disrespect the tier 3 salt. It kind of has some really neat uses. Like, this is a really good example of it. I don't know if it's gonna change the ghost room back or anything. Or if it's gonna like somehow sneak by it, I could see that happen too. I think I just heard a phone upstairs, didn't I? I think it somehow got past assault. I mean, it's not gonna be foolproof. Yeah, I heard a phone upstairs. It was... Anyway, we're gonna test for... How do I even test for miling if it's upstairs? Okay, so I should just run. Oh, it giggled! Okay, it's in the, wait, that's good. It's in the nursery. Wait, I'm gonna place some salt there to keep it in the nursery. And that could actually be a really good room to do the miling test from. It didn't really sound very quiet, but all right, stay in that room. I'm gonna place another one here so that when you try to leave again, you're gonna be sent back 3 times in a row, like a little buffer. So I stay over here, and then this should be a large enough range for if it's a miling, we could hear that it's really quiet. It's also gonna be slowed down a bit, so hopefully that'll help. I didn't smudge it, so it should just be hunting again very soon here. I feel like it's probably gonna be... I mean, it should really not be able to be a shade. Unless it did a ghost event at like 95% sanity when it was a shade, which would be ridiculous. I feel like it's probably a spirit. I mean, it could technically happen, I guess. It would be like a 1 in a million ghost activity, though. Yeah, the salt pushes it back if you have the tier 3 salt. It's actually kind of amazing, to be honest. You can hear it's walking out, but getting pushed back in. I want you to hunt me, but you're not hunting me. It's kind of annoying. Hello there. I guess... Oh, there we go. It went down the stairs immediately. That's fucking annoying. Oh, come on, man. So this is the really annoying part of this. It sounded really quiet, but we can't tell that at all. Because as soon as it steps here, it's gonna be quiet. Even if it is not a miling. It's all up, like, you have to have it on the same, you have to be on the same floor. So what we're gonna have to test here is just do it again, and then hope it doesn't immediately go down the stairs. Yeah, the water in the sink. You can hear that as well. London Devil, thank you for the prime. Okay, it's doing again. Okay, it is a mile. Oh, it's totally a mile. It's so fucking quiet. Holy, you can barely hear it when it, oh god, this is gonna be very dangerous for me. But that's where the tier 3 smudge stick absolutely shines. Just gonna walk downstairs all the way. You could loop it over there, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and say that this is gonna be a safe spot for me right here. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you get killed back here, but very rarely. All right, so it is just a miling. Very quiet, even when on the same floor. I think it's, yeah, it's probably already done. All right, there we go. That was a pretty neat game right there. And it almost worked. We had a decent strategy. We can see if it changed. I mean, it clearly changed Ghost Room. I don't know how it got past my impenetrable salt barrier. But, I guess it wasn't very impenetrable. I really hope that they change the... I mean, I've said this a long, long time ago and they never did it, so I assume they're not going to do it. But it would be really nice if it showed up on the board. Like, on the screen in the van. Even with that game, it was still a 15-minute game. So it changed favorite room one time because of the monkey paw right there. Anyway, we're gonna go to... Let's go to a somewhat bigger map here. Let's go to Bleasdale, so we could maybe make a little bit of use out of the... Or we could get some use out of the paramic. Because I think the paramic, I mean, especially on small maps, is not very good. There used to be a bug with the paramic that actually made it the best item to find the ghost room in any situation ever. It was incredibly broken, but they fixed that now, and now it's entirely useless. But all right, here we go. Oh baby, I want to have this in my head for the rest of the week. Sarcastic potatoes. Thank you, thank you. Where is this from? Pizzeria Simulator. Oh, not that many believers. That's why there's not that many doubters. Makes sense. Alright, anyway. Still 1 all in. Don't know how because we haven't had a single win today. And almost 20 million on the doubter side. Alright, here we go. We got Marie Rhodes. So, the paramic. The tier 3 paramic actually has several significant improvements over the tier 2 and the tier 1. The obvious one is the screen right here. It gives you like a visual indication of where the sound is coming from. However, this is not even the best improvement. The main improvement is that it now also works when the ghost is a floor above you or below you. Whereas for the tier 2 and the tier 1, it only works if the ghost is on the same floor. Now, I'd say the paramic, most people think it can help you find the ghost room, especially on a bigger map. I'd say it's almost entirely useless for that purpose. Because the main reason that it's so bad is that the sounds only show up for a fraction of a second on the screen. So if you get a sound, it will show up really shortly on the screen and then immediately go away. So if it's not directly in front of you, you're gonna have like very little indication as to where it's like actually at. So then it's much better to just not have the thing, because the problem is with this, if you can hear it, like you can hear how much the crickets are muffled when I turn it on, because if you can actually see this when you're playing with multiple people, when you turn it on, you are wearing like a little headset that muffles all the sounds around you. Well, actually, so this is why the tier 3 is better, because I can actually not hear this because I'm not on the same floor. So I can hear the radio upstairs because it's on a different floor. With the tier 1 or tier 2, you wouldn't have been able to hear this. But the main reason that this oftentimes actually nerfs you to find the ghost room, like this is a perfect example. This is actually kind of a perfect example of how the old paramic used to work. So there used to be a bug with the paramic where if the ghost did a single interaction, it would permanently stay on the paramic forever. So you could, if the ghost did one throw, you could just point at the ghost room and then immediately find it forever, the whole game going forward. Well, it wasn't forever, it would stay there for like 2 minutes. So it made it extremely powerful, which this is, we gotta whisper. This is pretty much what that would be like, because now we have a radio here, which, I mean, you would just, like as soon as you walk upstairs here, you would just hear that. You would just hear the, did you actually just, you fucking sure just turn it off when I was trying to demonstrate that, you piece of crap. Oh, no, it's sort of, did you turn it back on? It was gone, and then it turned, are you fucking trolling me? Son of a bitch. All right, it's actually a paid actor. Okay, anyway, so basically, if I point it this way, you don't hear, are you fucking trolling me? I'm trying to demonstrate here, dude. It just like immediately goes to that side. So I can't hear. I can't hear the radio very well right now. I can hear it much better like this. So the problem is that if you have a ghost throwing something behind you, like let's say I'm standing over here and the ghost throws something behind me, I can't hear it. Whereas like this, I could hear it. So the problem with the tier 3 paramic is that I wish it didn't muffle the sounds. Now I know it has to muffle the sounds because it's like, it's immersive that way and you would actually like put on a headset, so obviously you're only really hearing what the paramic picks up, but it means that it's like much worse unless you're like pointing it straight at the ghost room, which sometimes it's gonna work, like just this round. We got it immediately because it did the radio, which still stayed on for a really long time, so it was easy to find. But if you only get like a single interaction, you're not really gonna be able to find it very easily with the tier 3 paramic because it immediately disappears off the screen. Which they wanted to change this a while ago. They put in the patch notes that they made the activities stay much longer on the paramic. And then they realized that they didn't actually implement that, and then they removed it from the patch notes, and then we never heard about it ever again. Which was actually like, I am still confused that ever happened. That is like still one of the most confusing things the devs have ever done. They were like, they recognized that there was a problem with the paramic. They tried to fix it, put it in the patch notes, didn't work, and then just pretended like they never put it there. Actually, insane. Anyway, Galvanized, thank you for the 28 months, thank you. So yeah, that would be a huge buff and would actually like sometimes or especially on big maps, because like if the sounds would stay around longer, if you get a sound to happen and you get like 3 seconds to like locate where it is on the map, that would be really nice because then you could get a sound, point it in the right direction. Plus it would also mean that if a sound happens behind you, if you just turn around and then you see the dot, you could be like, oh wait a minute, in the last 3 seconds there was a sound behind me, I can now go there. Now the problem is also on big maps is that there's, especially Sunny Meadows, there's a lot of fake sounds that are gonna show up on the paramic as well. So if you don't know what a fake sound, like what the fake sounds are, you might be sent on a wild goose chase, chasing like absolutely nothing on like on Sunny Meadows. So yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. Anyway, this radio is definitely doing numbers right here. Turn that on. But the fact that it detects sound on different... Did it just throw the writing book? It did just throw the writing book and did not write in it. Interesting. The fact that it can pick up sounds on different floors is actually kind of nice. The main use case that... Are you serious? I just turned it off. Shut the fuck up. Wait, I turned it off again and turned it back on! What? I did it twice. It really loves the fucking radio, dude. This is insane. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe you want to talk to me, huh? Maybe you've got a lot to say. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Okay, not really doing shit. See if it's freezing here. It is freezing. We've had a lot of freezing temperatures. Holy. I'm not seeing Orbeez. Hey, Elisa, what's up? No Orbeez. Okay, then. Guess we'll quickly grab some salt. But anyway, what I was gonna say, the main use case that I have for paramic is during an apocalypse challenge. During an apocalypse challenge, I use it all the time, where you can actually hear the ghost while being safely far away from it. So you can point it at the ghost, and even if it goes on a different floor, you can still hear the footsteps, so you can test for different speeds. You can maybe even get whispers or screams during a hunt, which can be really useful. I'm gonna take a crucifix for the objective, photo cam, and then I wanna take some salt for the potential fingerprints. Also, I see the ad started, so I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take this moment to... I'll play the music, so you guys... We're gonna be jamming. Give me a second. Oh, baby. We jamming. Alright. Sorry, we're going. Love the music. I got all this stuff. Let's go. Alrighty, so what do we got right now? We have only freezing, right? Yeah, only freezing. Who's the favorite kitty? Both! I'm not choosing. I'm not choosing between my children. That's fucked up. Alright. Crucifix here will literally... Look at this. Look at this insane crucifix range. I can place it in the middle of the room and it's like entirely covered. This is like so good, man. I love the tier 3. You get it only... This is the last thing you unlock, right? Oh. It unlocks at level 90, but man, it is so strong. I mean, you don't have to prestige, by the way. You could unlock the tier 3 items and keep them forever. I just personally choose to prestige because I like I really like the like progression of going from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3. It keeps the game spicy. It means I'm doing like, there's kind of like a difficulty curve the whole time. And it also gives me an incentive to like keep playing and get better stuff every time, because if I already have everything, then there's no real reason to level up anymore. Alright, there is no feedies here. That's why I don't think that's available right now. I mean, I personally am still far away from level 20. I'm taking it slow. Like, you could grind there immediately, and I kind of... I mean, people that are there probably don't play the game like how I do anyway. Like, they don't even prefer to, like, go back to level 1 and, like, play with the tier 1 items. But once you're at prestige level 20, there's no going back. You will never, ever, ever again have, like, be level 1, which is such a shame. So I hope they add, like, an option to, once you reach prestige level 20, you can still prestige. You just don't get anything for it, because it would be such a shame. Because then, like, the game's over. Like, what do you even you can reset your entire account, lose all your stats, all your trophies, everything you ever earned. Like, at that point, you might as well just fucking make a new Steam account and play Phasm. Like, why would you ever do that? It's the most insane thing. Like, that's just crazy. So, I would love to be able to, like, I mean, I know they're saying that they want to... So I use the crucifix. I want to check what my sanity is right now. I would love to be able to still reset to level 1. Like, still get prestige levels. Like, is it a early hunt? Definitely no shade. Because it is too early for that. It's just a normal hunt, I think. Or, absolutely. Alright, so we're going to grab a smudge now, because we're getting in the danger territory. We already have a photo cam. I could grab more, but I think I'm just... I mean, what's the evidence gonna be? It's probably gonna be like a... Oh, it can't be a Goryo. Huh, interesting. I think we just do a hunt and we'll learn something during a hunt. Also gonna... Oh, I already have a flashlight in there. I'm grabbing all the smudges. All the smudges under the sun, as well as a lighter. Almost forget that shit. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be a possibility later, being able to reset. But I don't know why none of the people that are already at prestige level 20 have asked for this yet. I mean, maybe they have. Are you fucking... Oh, I was about to say, it can't be a bear. Okay. Fuck. Airball ghost event? No Oni. Anyway, place this. Check for... Is that EMF 5? It's EMF 4. Okay, it used the crucifix again. Take picture, take picture. And take this, and not that one yet, interestingly enough. Alright. I think it through this. So now it can hunt. Obviously, because... Oh, I think it did throw that, but it didn't count for whatever reason. Let's try this again. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Why is it permanently... Where are you? Excuse me! Where are you? Are you here? Why is the mic input just permanently white? Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Where are you? How are you doing? Oh god, run! Son of a bitch. Okay, it's slowed down because of the salt. Sounds totally normal. Yo, big throw. Could be poltergeist. Right? No, it can't be. Never mind. We got the freezing. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so it's speeding up like crazy right now. Okay, to the point that I'm kind of scared, actually. That was kind of terrifying. Okay, is that like, Jinn? Oh, no, the breaker's off. Oh, never mind. Wait, did I ever turn it on, though? I don't think I ever turned it on. It can't be a poltergeist because it's freezing. That's all we got. Alright, let's actually, focus. I was yapping too much, and I forgot to play the game. Which, happens sometimes. When I talk too much. Alright, so what do we got right now? It's definitely not a revenant. It's definitely not a haunt. It's definitely... probably not. Oh, it's hunting again? Thinking that's for Jinn now? Sounds like it's not the twins. There were no orbs, so it's probably not this. I wanted to come this way, but you're being a bitch right now. Are you in the attic? Yes. It stopped haunting, you piece of shit. Okay, could be demon, but that would still be a little weird that we didn't get an earlier hunt whatsoever. Let's see if this is still freezing here. To just know if this is still the ghost room here. It is mega freezing, even. Okay, so probably no EMF. Would it be ghost orbs after all? Doesn't seem like it. It's definitely not writing. Turn on the fan over there. Dot seems highly unlikely. And Spirit Box, where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you like in this room? Where are you? Motherfucker! Okay, so it is just a Jinn. What the fuck? Wait, what is the evidence we're missing then? Wait, isn't Jinn... Wait. It can't be that. It's EMF 5 after all these years? Okay, I guess it was EMF 5. That just hasn't happened. That is so fucking stupid, dude. We had so many interactions happen and we never got an EMF thing to happen. I could smudge real quick to make it super active here. Also, I got everything. I don't really care about the perfect games, but can you give me a sign? Can you just do anything? I mean, I kind of already know. I mean, that was definitely a Jinn right there. Hello? Oh, come on, man! You fuck. That was like actually the same frame that it disappeared. Oh, here we go. Yes! Alright, we got it again. Whoa, hi. Alright, did I get the bone yet? I'm never gonna get the bone unless it's in this room. Oh, it's gonna fucking kill my ass unless it's in this room. Boner. I'm not gonna check everywhere. I'm just checking this floor real quick. Did it just change ghost room? It's now in a different area. Unless... So the Jinn, by the way, when it's far away from you and the breaker is on, it will go like super fast suddenly, which is why you heard those footsteps go crazy as soon as it got line of sight with me. Alright, there's no bone. I'm never gonna find it. I don't give a shit. I'm getting the hell out of here. And we're gonna call this a big win. Nothing here. Oh, we had mirror that whole time. So the photos don't matter at all unless you get a perfect game. So if you don't plan on getting the bone, there's no point in even finishing the photo, even if there's only one photo missing. Hi. That was a bit of a weird game because I got a little lost in the sauce right there. Jinns are pretty cool. Jinns used to be... I used to hate Jinns because they just got buffed so much. And then Revenants got nerfed. They used to be one of the only two ghosts that could speed up. Jinns and Revenants were the only ghosts that could speed up. and any other ghost was just totally weak, but then they added a bunch of other fast ghosts. So we did get one ability, which means that it drains your sanity by 25%. But anyway, this is interesting. It says 99% sanity loss, but I had like 0 sanity remaining, so it often says 99. It doesn't usually say 100. I guess it just is off by 1, maybe. Anyway, let's, I'm not going to Point Hope because I hate that map. I'm gonna go to Grafton instead, and we're gonna spin. We have gone to Point Hope so much recently. Like, we have, and we're gonna be going to Point Hope again once we have once we do the mega challenge. Alright, will it be a thing? Let's go. How many wins today? 0. What was my level right now? Are we close to... We might already be in the danger zone. I mean, we're kind of playing it slow, so... I don't know. Mega challenge will be next week, as long as we reach 95, but I assume that will happen. Waiting room. Believer waiting room. 93. Oh, that's good. That means we can still play quite a few games. Believers, let's go. Assemble. Did I miss the in-depth tripod tier explanation? I'll do that. I completely forgot about the tripod. I'll tell you. I'll hit you with the insane tripod strats. Holy. Alright, anyway. We have 1 all-in and 20 million on doubt. Holy shit. Alright, Helen here. Escape the ghost, 25% sanity, and firelight. Alright. So I have almost talked about every item so far. Obviously, this is amazing, by the way. Like, I mean, I don't think I have to explain you that the tier 3 headcam is amazing. Now, there are people, and I can actually see where they're coming from now. There are people that prefer the tier 2 headcam over the tier 3. And I can see that because this one has a few downsides. First of all, it reduces your FOV. If you are playing with 90 FOV, when you put this on, you can see it very obvious. I'm going to set up my camera so that it is... You see the truck? The truck is at the very edge of my camera. Once I turn it off, we're gonna be much more zoomed out. You can see that we can see much more of the truck. We're gonna basically zoom in on the house and then zoom out again. Like, you lose a lot of vision with it. And also, it glitches out in a really, like, annoying way during the hunt if the ghost is close. But same kind of counts for the tier 2 headcam. But with the tier 2 headcam, if you turn on this setting right here, which I don't know if this is on by default or not, but you can just turn it on yourself. If you go to video in your settings and you turn on eye adaptation, this means that your eyes automatically adapt to a bright light. Like, let's say that I look at this bright light here. You can see that it's slowly getting darker. And then if I look here, it's very dark, but then it slowly gets brighter. You see that? That is eye adaptation. It basically adapts your eyes to the lighting conditions, which means if you have the tier 2 headcam, you can actually, the flashlight, the really tiny flashlight from the tier 2 headcam gets adjusted by that eye adaptation, and it becomes a lot brighter than it actually is. So you can actually use it. I could show you in the next game, I guess. I think on small maps, it might actually almost be better to a certain degree. Like, it is genuinely really good. I see where people were coming from. I used to, for the longest time, not understand at all why anyone would prefer the tier 2 over the tier 3. But especially since the nerf of it glitching out during the hunt, I can definitely see it. We're gonna find this ghost first, though. I'm kind of digging the 3 items start, though. It's kind of sick. So I mean, yeah, the tier 2 and tier 3 give you... I mean, the flashlight from the tier 2 is much worse than than a flashlight. Even the tier 1 flashlight is better than the tier 2 headcam, but it's still... I mean, at least it starts to become somewhat useful. I don't usually take it very often. That's honestly more a me problem than a... Oh, there's the mirror. Than a problem with the item itself. Alright, I'm quickly gonna check. We have a ghost in the twin bedroom right here, I think. With the 2 beer. I think so. I mean, I saw a beer and I saw a picture. Unless there's an exact identical... Actually, is this the room upstairs? And then this might be the room upstairs. That is very, very similar, but I'm gonna just look again. Oh, it is here. It is there. It is this exact room right here. Okay, I'm gonna leave my stuff now. So because I used it twice, I'm gonna be at 60% sanity, which means that a lot of ghosts will be able to like instantly hunt me right now. So I'm quickly gonna grab some sanity pills right here. I'm gonna just take one. That's fine. Oh, let's grab boom, boom, and I kind of want to just do salt before I even worry about the dots in the writing. Because that shit takes a while for it to work anyway. Let's see if we get orbs right away. We're looking for Thay. So I think orbs is good for Thay. It could be writing and dots and stuff. Oh, there's orbs. That's really good, I think. That gives both Thay and Mimic, of course. Okay. Good start, good start. I'm waiting to place the salt real quick. Because I want to be there when it steps in the salt, of course. That's a good start for the believers. I mean, we haven't had a win today, so we're definitely due a win. I just love the... I have so much to say about the cursed possessions. I definitely want to make a dedicated video on them soon. After we do the prestige thing. After we go back to level 1, probably. Let's grab actually, let's do the photo cam so we can take some pictures. I think some cursed possessions are like highly underrated. And I think specifically this one. The mirror is just... actually might be the best cursed possession in the entire game. For like... 80% of the situations that you find yourself in. It just really depends how you use the cursed possession. If you use the cursed possession as like a total troll thing, where you just want to have some like really wacky abilities like the monkey paw or the tarot cards, and you just like the surprise of the cursed possessions, then this is obviously not going to be the best one for you. But if you use them like I use them to support like average gameplay... Hi there. I want my flashlight. Gotta turn this shit off. So I placed the salt right in front of it as it was doing a ghost event, so it would immediately step in the salt, and now I know it's not gonna be UV. Little trick for you right there. But yeah, I basically use the cursed possessions in my normal gameplay. I don't use it as like a, oh, I'm feeling spicy today, I'm using the cursed possession. There's almost not a game that goes by where I don't use the cursed possession. Let's see, it's stepping in the salt again. We have 2 degrees. So for supporting like regular gameplay, such as finding the ghost room and getting hunts and stuff, the airball? Oh, yep. The mirror is just so fucking good, especially for just really quickly finding the ghost room without giving up all your sanity, because that's pretty rare. Like if you have the board or something, you have to give up so much of your sanity to get like the location of the ghost, which might not even be the ghost room. Like you have to give up 50% sanity for that, which means that if you're in the map, it might immediately hunt after you ask a single question, which could be really dangerous. The voodoo doll can also be really dangerous because I just get the hard pin as the first pin so often. It's super annoying. Okay, firelight, we'll take that. I'll take a smudge stick because I'm feeling a little... this goes a little crazy right here. Did I already take the... I thought I already took the spirit box. I just need to test it. Does not seem Thay-like. What gave it away? The fact that it just did like 3 ghost events in the span of 2 minutes? I feel like that seems pretty Thay-like. Crucifix. Who knows though, we'll see. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Stepping again. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay, so it's definitely not a shade, but we already knew that. It blew out the candle right there. A shade can't do that. Okay, did I not place the writing book, by the way? I think... Oh, no, I did, but it threw the writing book. Okay, so it can't be writing. That's important. Is it going to be freezing now? It is freezing, which means we're either mimicking or we're crying. It is not spirit box, though, and UV seems unlikely, so this is kind of a bit of a fucked up situation. Okay, so Revenant Hunter is gonna be easy. I think we want to get a hunt here. And I'm just gonna quickly... Sitting on the chair over here, that's kind of creepy. I'm gonna grab a flashlight now, because I do really prefer a flashlight during the hunt over, like, the head cam. Because the head cam you just turn off so slow. Like, you have to hold the button and then hold the button, and it's just annoying. I'm taking a flashlight and some smudgies. Yeah, no spirit box, no UV is kind of scary, but maybe I fucked something up. I don't know. I'm just gonna see if it's a Revenant or Hantu, and then we'll have to test for the Ure on Rio combo afterwards. 2 smudge sticks is enough, but I'll take all of them, I guess. I hope it's a Revenant. I love Revenants. They're so good. So I'm just gonna... Okay, it changed Ghost Room to the... You see how useful that is? Immediately, now we know that this is the Ghost Room. I want to pull it up 3 times. Now it can hunt. I just want it to naturally hunt here. I don't want to go too crazy. So Hantu, we would notice based on the speed, and Revenant as well. And then Ure and Onryo is gonna... We're gonna have to do the Onryo test later. How about you hunt me? I could break the mirror, but... I mean, I guess there's not really a reason not to. Although we could use it again, right? If it keeps roaming, it's gonna be nice. It's just now we have to wait for the ghost. I was at like 70, so I should be at like 10% sanity now. So how about you hunt me, please? Barbara, right? Or is it... No, Helen. Helen! Give me a sign. Oh my god, that's a sign. Alright, Helen. How about you hunt me now? Now I'm at literally 0% sanity. Hi, Helen. What the fuck? Shy Ghost? It's on ghost events. Mimic Shade? Totally. So how was your day? Sitting on the fucking chair? Please! Are you fucking making it nice here? You're sitting on the chair, you put... What the fuck? It's there. Okay, this is getting ridiculous right now. Goes? I guess this is where you'd really want to break the mirror instead, but you're just doing so many ghost events, but you're not doing the fucking hunt right now. What is wrong with you? Hunt me. I'm just like absolutely at 0% sanity. There's no way. There we go. Okay, so it's a Hantu. Alright, so you can hear how it's slower. And it's also not speeding up. I need to do anything. I do need to escape the ghost during a hunt. Okay, that's easy. Because we're already doing that right now. So while it's in this room, it can actually get a little faster throughout the hunt because it could... You just heard that happen! So when the ghost is in the room, it will make it colder. This also works during the hunt. So if it's in a room and you're looping it around like an object like that, it will make that room colder, and that can actually speed up the Hantu during a hunt. So it can speed up technically, but it doesn't speed up based on line of sight. Alright, well there you go. That was indeed a Hantu. We're gonna get the hell out of here. That was a bit of a strange ghost. But still, there was a lot of ghost events. I actually got to see there were so many ghost events during that hunt right there. Like 5 or something, which is, for the duration of that hunt, was pretty large. There you go. It was indeed a Hantu. At level 93 right now. That was a 10-minute game with exactly 5 ghost events. What the hell? 1 favorite room change. We saw that exactly. Alright, let's go back in. We're gonna go run it back on Tanglewood. Oh, I was asked about the... I gotta talk about the tier 3 tripod. Very important. And I need to change, wait, let's spin first and then I gotta change some stuff because I gotta change to the tier 2 head cam actually. Because I gotta say, I just personally really like the found footage style that you get when you use the tier 3 head cam, and it really makes you feel like advanced as fuck. But if you're just like purely going for utility, the tier 2 head cam's got a lot going for it. So let's give it a shot.
All right, we're
Here we
here.
go.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. No reporting time.
It's the waiting music. Official waiting music. What the fuck is that emote? Love the stickman dancing. Why do you need the headcam if it's just me? Well, I'm gonna show you. Doopy doo doo doopy doo doo. Alright, anyway. 2 all-ins. What happened? 2 all-ins this time, and almost 23 million. Alright, miling or mimic? Here we go. So, why do you want the tier 3 tripod? Important question. You don't, really. I personally am an absolute non-believer when it comes to tripods. I think they are entirely useless. Now, the main reason I believe that is because I play solo, and the tripods are mostly used for if you want to set up a good camera in the map and then look at it from the truck. Because what does the tripod do? It gets 2 abilities. First of all, if you just place a camera on like a table, there's a really high chance that the ghost will knock it over, and then you're not going to be able to see very well through it anymore. If you place it on a tripod, this becomes a lot harder. Now, the ghost can knock over a tripod, but with the tier 3, that's almost impossible. It will basically never knock it over. And then there's a different ability where you can rotate it. So let's place one. We're going to grab the tier 2 head cam, and we're going to grab a camera actually on the tripod. Now, the main reason I personally don't use the tripod, look at the screen right now. And look at the screen right now. It is literally twice as big to hold the camera in your hand as when you hold it with the It's like, might even be more than that. It's actually like 4 times bigger when you hold it in your hand than when you have it on the tripod. That just means, especially with like the tier 1 camera, like this is the tier 3 camera, but with the tier 1 camera, that just makes it such a tiny screen that it's extremely annoying to look for orbs. Now look at this. This is the tier 2 head cam. You can actually totally see. Like this is actually like a totally solid flashlight without any like additional. So if you have like I saw people saying that they get like a headache from the tier 3. If that's you, never use the tier 3. Just use the tier 2. I think the tier 2 is actually kind of goated, and I highly underestimated its utility. Now, I think this is mostly because of eye adaptation, right? Like, if I were to turn it off, let's see what happens. If I turn it off, yeah, if I turn it off, it is kind of garbage. Like, look at this. The difference between this, so this, take a screenshot, and then turn it back on, and then it adjusts. I mean, it's not that crazy when you look in the distance. I don't know if gonna quickly show you these screenshots. Wait, I can grab these. There we go. I mean, there's a significant difference. Look at this. So this is without the eye adaptation. This is with. You can see like it gets much brighter. It's not like absolutely night and day, but it definitely buffs. It makes it to where this is kind of like annoying and kind of hurting my eyes. This makes it totally fine. It's like that slight difference that you kind of really need to nice throw to remove the annoyance from it. I'm gonna turn on the breaker in the basement. So yeah, I can actually see the tier 2 head cam being like best for most use cases over the tier 3. Now, I'd say a specific one where it's not better is the Apocalypse Challenge, which is honestly my main use case for the head cam anyway. Let's set up the camera, by the way. Where did I drop it? I dropped it over here. So we can actually show you what the tripod does. It's fucking amazing. I love the shadow of the what the fuck? Oh, there's orbs. Wow. So this is it was supposed to do it did an airball ghost event there. This is a perfect example of why I personally never used a tripod, because you no longer have to place it and then go back to truck to check. That used to be the only way you could see orbs. The only way you could see orbs in old Phasmo was placing the camera and then going to the truck and checking what you could see on the camera, and then going back in the map, placing it somewhere else and trying it over and over again. Now you can just hold it and just immediately confirm orbs. Like, orbs has become such an easy evidence now. So placing a camera, the only real use case for placing a camera now is if you want to check for dots, which in that case it can be useful, but even that you can do while being in the map by just stepping outside of the ghost room and then just looking for the Goryo dots inside of the map, which is honestly way better, because if you're playing solo, there is no way to confirm whether or not Goryo dots really happen, because if you see them here, right, if I see, also this is a horrible night vision right now, what the fuck? If I see dots, then I wasn't in the map, so I can't confirm that it was only on the camera. Now, another thing you can do with the tier 3 is you can do this. You can rotate it. You can rotate it around, which is mostly just a gimmick. This is like, it seems like, holy shit, you get rotated, but it is pretty much entirely a gimmick. It's just kind of fancy. The tier 2 can also do that. Yeah, of course. I think the tier 2, the upgrade from tier 1 to tier 3 is like a 10,000 value upgrade or something absolutely insane. I think that's the case, right? I don't know if anyone remembers that or can confirm it. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Like, it's a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, 10,000. You have to pay $10,000 to upgrade it for like a tripod that never knocks over already to one you can rotate. You pay $10,000 for the ability to rotate the fucking tripod. It's actually so fucking stupid. So yeah, I almost never upgrade that early because like it's really bad. But anyway, that's what it does. You can rotate it. And I'm not gonna even grab this, honestly. I kind of like the head cam. You can put it down anywhere you want, which that can actually be like a pretty good benefit if you don't have a good place to put the camera. And it's also not gonna knock it over, obviously. You can always use the tripod. Hello there. Wait, are you gonna sing for a while? Because then I can actually... I don't think I'm gonna be in time. There's no way. Even if I use the sanity pill here, it's gonna be gone. But I'll grab the camera so that doesn't happen again. Also, I should actually grab the salts for UV here. Yeah, if it changes to a nearby room, you can see it, but then it has to literally be a room like this where you can rotate it. You fucking kidding me? All right, I'll take it. That's a lot of ghost events. I want to wait for it to stop and then try the spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Where are you? Okay, so I just walked on top of it. Yeah, I did like 2 singing ghost events, which is kind of heavy banshee vibes. We'll see though. So probably none of this. Let's check for freezing here. I mean, the orbs were in this room, so it should be in this room. I just think that because you can now look for orbs. Holy fuck, the ghost events, though. It changed. I don't see... Oh, no. There are still orbs, right? Okay. So the orbs... If the orbs are in a room, that means that's the ghost room. Oh, I got... It's EMF 3 here. Alright, let's see. Is it gonna be cold here eventually? 5 degrees. I should really place the dots here. It can't even be a Goryo this time, so... I love freezing the... I love that you can now pause it, man. That was one of the things that I asked for immediately. Oh, God. Well... Turns out we have a Thay this time. Alrighty, then. Jesus. Okay, so, this ghost is fast as fuck, obviously. Didn't we just want to Thay like the game before this? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. dude, the fucking Happy Feet wombo combo! What the hell was that double back after double back after double back, bro? That's crazy. Crazy shit. So that right there is a good example of why I personally usually avoid the tier 2 headcam and the tier 3 headcam. It is just like your eyes kind of get used to the tier 2 headcam and then you don't realize that it's on, and then in order to turn it off, like once it starts blinking and you realize, oh wait a minute, the ghost can detect me, it takes a while for you to be able to turn it off, and then the ghost can find you. And if it's a really fast ghost like this, you could die if you don't play it well. But yeah, that was 60% sanity, and it was really fast. So I'm gonna say it absolutely has to be either a Raichu or a Thay. It's probably a Thay, but we can quickly go in there with a smudge stick to find out, because that was kind of Raichu speed as well. We'll see. Tier 3 EMF. So EMF is... I don't know why I took the salt, by the way. It's not like it's gonna be that helpful. The EMF is a screen. Oh, blinking lights. Fuck. So it was still fast when it's that far away from electronic. Shit. I wanted to turn it off. I think it's probably... Okay, so it's probably a Thay, right? Given the fact that it was so far away from the electronics and it was still fast. Oh shit! I feel like the Raichu would, unless I have something here. I have the flashlight's not on. The only thing that's on here is the camera's not even on there anymore. The dots, really? And then this. Can't even turn that shit off. And then this thing. I mean, this gotta just be a Thay, right? Unless it really... Hey, let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, maybe that's close enough. Sometimes you get a little trolled by a Raichu. I didn't hear it. If it walked into the basement, I could hear if it was fast down there, and that would have helped. I'm also gonna potentially make it slower here by being close to it. I was explaining some... Oh, yeah, the EMF. So you can hold the EMF, and it'll just... Oh, God. Yeah, see? It's fast, even... Oh, shit. Oh, shit! That was... Door was closed, and I did not expect that. I thought the door was open. Okay, whoops. I was not ready, but it's fine. We play... We do gamers, or we do gamer moves here. Okay, so it's still fast in the basement. That's what I wanted. That's the main giveaway. Okay, so in the basement, there's no electronics at all, and it's also on a different floor, so it can be. Alright, get me the hell out of here. This is a Thay. Very nice Thay. That explains all those fucking ghost events. That happened, like, back to back to back. It's kind of weird that it's not slower yet. Given the fact that I was close to it the whole time, but anyway. Alright, Thay... so the difference between Thay and Raichu, you would assume, by the way, so a Raichu can speed up during a hunt when it's chasing you. However, very important, and this has actually gotten me messed up on this exact combination, Thay versus Raichu before. If it's close to electronics, it doesn't speed up. So the Raichu, as soon as it's close to an electronic, will set its speed to a fixed speed, and then stay that speed for as long as there's electronics nearby. So you would have to have no electronics and then realize, okay, now it's slower and now it's speeding up. And then if you turn on the electronics, it's going to be set to its fast speed again. But that can kind of make Thay and Raichu seem very, very similar. But yeah, anyway, that was 4 ghost events. And so it got older twice, but it was still really fast. That was a pretty neat game. I'm going to run it back on, well, actually, yeah, sure. We're going to run it back on Tanglewood with the nice head cam. I'm actually digging the head cam, honestly. I gotta say. It is kind of annoying when the hunt starts, but that was also like an unexpected hunt because it was a Thay, obviously. Alright, will it be a damn Obake? Give us a win, please. Come on, man. What does the head cam do? It gives you a light. That's what I tried to explain. I mean, maybe you just came in, but that's what I showed last round. Yeah, I mean, the flashlight trick for Raichu, that is kind of hard if there's a bunch of electronics around, right? Like, that was the problem there, because the ghost room was also the room where I wanted to loop the ghost. It means that it's hard for me to not have any electronics near the ghost. And I think even, like, a motion sensor counts when you place it, so, like, you gotta be really careful. Yeah, come on, we gotta get a win. If we have 11% right now, the doubters better step up the game. Come on, guys. This is where the odds are. This is 3 points. Never, don't stop believing, for sure. I mean, maybe you should stop. Maybe. Holy, they're believing. That's for sure. 3 all-ins here versus 21 million. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see. They got John here. Paramic, Sanity, and Ghost Photo. Alright, let's go. We're gonna grab Tier 2 headcam again. And go with all this stuff. So you kind of don't... I mean, you don't need to take both the EMF. The EMF is one of the, like, more optional items, honestly. Because you can also get EMF off the activity chart in the truck. So you could skip out on taking the EMF. I see a boner right there, by the way. And take, like, a camera or something. That might be more useful. The breaker's gonna be upstairs. I haven't heard anything so far. I do really like the Paramic as a concept, and I wish they would have more interactions with, like, more ghosts have abilities linked to the Paramic. Because right now there's only really the Myling, that gives you, like, more whispers, and then the Banshee that gives you a special scream. That's all. No other ghosts really interact with it at all. Cold breath in the garage. Oh, I ran past that so fast. I should just use this, honestly. Oh, it's cold fucking everywhere. Is it snowing outside? Wait. Very cold in the living room. Let's see. 6 degrees here. No, it's cold in the living room here. This thermo is just like so much. It's like absolutely the best item to find the ghost room. It's the best item to find the ghost room. Why? Oh, it's a cold breath there. It's weird because I walked out of the room. It's the best item to find the ghost room if you have a little bit of a shy ghost. Like, obviously, if the ghost is doing a lot of interactions, you don't need anything. You don't need any items to find the ghost room because you can just listen instead. But if you have a quiet ghost, the thermo just does it for you. Now, it doesn't really work that well on big maps unless you are very patient and you want to go into every single room until you find the ghost room. Like, I'd say that, honestly... Oh, it threw that. The cursed possessions are one of the only reasons that finding the ghost room on a big map is not, like, the most annoying thing ever. Like, if you don't use the cursed possession to find the ghost room on a big map, you will consistently be, like, in massive amounts of pain. We're gonna take photo cam as well, salt, and dots, and then we have everything. I love being able to... I mean, I think that for the dots, you could argue that the difference... And I'd say that I'd argue that as well. That the difference between tier 2 and tier 3 is not very big. Like, sometimes you can place them on the roof. In some maps, you can place dots on the roof. On this one, you can't, sadly. Which can actually make the tier 3 much better. The tier 2 can do the same thing, by the way, but here it can't, because I don't think there's an upper floor. Sometimes it can when there's a floor above it. Is it actually here? But basically, the best... Oh, I immediately stepped in the salt. We get feeties, okay, so we have to... Like, this is what you have to do for the... Oh, and then it already disappeared. Did I get 3 photos at least? I did get 3 pictures. If you want to take photos of the feet, you have to, like, throw it down and shine it at it. Whereas I couldn't take these pictures, you see? I kind of had to make a choice there. Do I want those or do I want those? With the glow stick, I wouldn't have been able to... Or I wouldn't have had to make that choice. I would have just been able to throw it down here. Hello there. And just take all the photos that I wanted right there. Okay, you're kind of crazy. I'm going to check for Orbeez. Or I guess I should do this first. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Okay, so almost certainly no. Oh, hello. I don't think that's very good for. No. All right, so we know it's not a Goryo either. It's a Banshee. Wait, what? Because we know it's not a Phantom because we took the ghost photo. We know it's not a Goryo because we just saw the dots. So it's a Banshee. That's actually kind of crazy. Nice. All right, that's fast. All right, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Nice. You don't have those very often. Most of the time, if you play Nightmare mode, you have to at least do one hunt to figure out the ghost, but not this time. I also did a singing ghost event, but we saw that earlier with the Thay, right? That was doing like lots of singing ghost events. That doesn't have to mean anything. But no, I mean, unless I saw it. Yeah, I saw the dots. I was confusing myself for a little bit. Only a 4-minute run right there. Let's head to different map. We'll do Willow Street house right here. I like myself some Willow Street house. And let's spin again. No Obake that time. Come on, give us like a crazy ghost. Crazy Moroi, that's exactly, yeah, speedy ghost, that's what I wanted. Alright, let's go. Why didn't I go for perfect runs? Well, there it would have been a huge waste of time to go for a perfect game. A perfect game, the difference between getting like just the ghost and all objectives, all photos, and the bone is like maybe a factor of 100%. Like maybe it actually doubles your payout somewhat. I think it kind of makes the payout like 1.9 here, so it's kind of like 90% more. It would also take like 300% more time. So it would be it would take so much time. And mainly just it's not very interesting, right? Like if we already know the ghost, just sticking around to like drain your sanity and do all the rest of this stuff is just kind of a unnecessary fluff to a game that's already over. I prefer doing perfect games if I am like struggling with a ghost. Like if I'm having a hard time figuring out a ghost, I can use that time that I'm waiting for the ghost to do evidence to take photos and stuff. I mean, you can kind of do it super easy if you just fucking do like salt photos and stuff. Like you can do it much faster. It doesn't have to take very long. So this is the wrong screen. There we go. We have 2 all-ins still, dude. What is Doubters? What are you doing here? 2 all-ins and you guys only got 16 million. Absolutely pathetic. Step up your game. Michelle Ramirez, Crucifix, and Escape the Ghost. All right, that's easy peasy, especially with the tier 3. I'm gonna no. It's so ingrained in my like muscle memory to pick up the flashlight, but I'm really digging this. Sarcastic Potatoes, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you. Let's skip out on the EMF this time and take 3 like actually really solid evidence items. And thank you, Sarcastic Potatoes, again for the 10 gift subs. Oh, we have tarot cards and we have a boner. All right, huge. Okay, we gotta. Please tell me the breaker's here. Fuck you! It's fine. It's fine. Hold the button as well. Man, it is so nice. Just being able to step into a room and immediately know, like, the range on this is also so much smaller. It's already 13. Is this already the ghost room? I guess this is already the ghost room. Wow, it is truly busted, huh? There you go. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. I think so. Actually crazy how good the... Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Now the breaker is off, but you don't really... it's ghost orbs as well. Look at that. You don't really have to worry. What the hell, guys? Loudy, thank you for the 5 as well. Thank you, 5 gift subs. You don't really have to worry about the breaker being off necessarily because the temperature of the house will start at the baseline temperature of like what it will eventually get to if the breaker's off. If the breaker starts off in your game, it will start the entire house at the temperature that it would be at if you like waited for an hour to let the temperature settle to the lowest temperature that it would get in the house with the current weather. So if you get a room that gets significantly colder than that baseline, you always know it's the ghost room, even if you didn't turn on the breaker. Now it becomes even easier if you do turn on the breaker, so it helps, but, I don't even need this. Fuck this. but you don't need it. Aaron Arsonist, thank you for the 1 year. Thank you, thank you. All right, so Orbeez already is pretty neat. So we need to take these pictures right here, obviously. I'm not gonna leave that bone on the ground. But I'm setting up some evidence stuff-sies here. I always like to pause it. I personally think it's like a loud as fuck sound. And also, it's kind of nicer on the eyes to just have it paused in place. Especially if you place 2 of them on either side of the room, you like fill up the entire room if you set them up like this. Can you touch something? Can you give me a sign? Is it already gonna be freezing here? 5 degrees. It's getting cold pretty freaking fast right here. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Alright, it's not really doing anything. I think I am gonna grab the salt and EMF real quick. Because if you're planning on staying for a prolonged period in the ghost room, it is nice to have the EMF so that you can... Like, if you have a ghost like we had a few games ago where you just don't get EMF for a really long time, it's nice to get as many chances as possible. So we'll take this, and this. Our spirit box is necessary for Moroi, so that will be kind of unfortunate. But we did get the Orbeez. So that could be something. Let's take this picture, pick up, and take this picture. I will use those later. If they kill me, they kill me. Just seems unlikely that this is going to be spirit box, but who knows. Alright, let's place... Did you write? No. 1 over there to not leave this room, and then just 2 for the UV right here. I should really change back to the fucking glow stick. I really don't like this one. This makes it feel so clunky to me. Alright, cold. 2 degrees, let's see. 3 degrees. So anything below 1 degree is all... Ooh. Okay, it broke the light. 2 degrees. Come on, 1 degree. 1.4. Come on, go lower. We gotta go lower. Okay, now it's going back up again. What the fuck? So it does give you like a 1 degree range up and down pretty much. Maybe a little more. 1.0. I think it might even be like a 2 degree or like... Oh, yeah, there we go. 0.9 immediately means freezing. So if you ever see anything below 1, you know it's going to be freezing. All right, well, that's very good. That means we don't need to do the EMF anymore. So the only thing it could be right now is Mimic, potentially, for the believers, but... Oh, it's a Urei. Wait, what? I just felt like I absolutely heard a Urei ability behind me somewhere. But I was kind of yapping too much. I swear I heard like I only heard like the aftermath. I'm opening all the doors, so it's gonna be a little bit more obvious. We could just do a quick setup for a perfect game here. And give the Urei a bit more time. Don't crush our dreams. Oh man, I did kind of hear the closing sound. But you do need to hear the double door touch. The closing sound alone is not enough. Because you can't just get a ghost to touch the door and close the door and then make that closing sound. Like, that doesn't have to mean that it's a Urei. I need to do crucifix. I need to do escape. Goodness gracious. Obviously, Mimic can also do Urei ability. But that would be pretty convenient. We'll do a perfect game here. We'll lock you in this room. Drop all the salt outside. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this is bad. If you want to get as much use out of the salt as possible, don't do this, because now if the ghost steps into the salt, it will instantly use all of the piles at once. But I am mostly doing this for the photo here. Now this photo might fail because some of it is under the bed here, but hopefully not. It did work. All right. Alright, they got the ghost photo and everything. Let's place the crucifix. Sucks that you can't, like, place on beds anymore for some reason. Can you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? So now you can see that it's gonna be freezing here. Minus degrees already. Can you step in the salt? do another Ure ability. Oh. Well, I'm gonna walk into the ghost just to get my sanity lower. I should also really... I should really grab a smudge and a flashlight and not be so stupid here. And we could do tarot cards as well. I mean, we could grab a flashlight and turn on the breaker and just go crazy with the tarot cards for fun. Problem with the tarot cards is that they can leave you in a really awkward position where you, like, get a... That's ghost events. That's not a... That's not what, or like EMF 5 is. They could leave you in an awkward spot where you get like a sun card as your last card, and then in order, if you wanted to get a hunt, you would have to just wait for like a really fucking long time. Now you can see that there's a significant difference between flashlight and no flashlight. I mean, especially, I know there's a lot of people that like use gamma hacks and stuff like that. That turn like their brightness up massively with like outside tools and stuff. I don't use like reshade or something to change my graphics myself. But a lot of people play that way, which, I mean, you can do whatever you want as long as you don't impact others and you don't get banned for it. Like if you fucking start using speed hacks, you're gonna get banned. But it's kind of silly. It's like when people play DBD and they use like stretched res, or like they use stretch resolution to make the game easier to play. I just find it silly. But anyway, we're gonna use the tarot cards now and hopefully not get screwed by them, but that's not really up to me. Oh, come on. I guess, what am I even looking for here? It's like, it's really not a great idea to do this, but we're doing it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, that's actually fine. Oh. I guess this isn't on the street. It sounded like it was slow for a second, but no, I guess. Alright, buddy. You stepped in the soul, right? Did you? I guess you already did. Oh, you're fucking gonna kill me here. I'm smudging, and then I'm running. I have 2 smudges, right? I think. Big stompies. So I feel like... Oh, God. This is probably... Oh, boy, I might be in trouble. Whew, that was a little bit tricky. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Did we get all the objectives? We need to have low sanity. Okay, can you just do a ghost event real quick? Because if I use the cards now and I get a sun card, I am so fucked. Can you please do a ghost event? Alright, I'm gonna take all these pictures here. I did find the bone. It was in the entrance, I remember. 2, 3, 4. Can you give me a sign? Also, it used... Wait, how did it use the crucifix twice? But then also hunt. What? Wait. I guess it used it earlier? When did it use that? I don't remember it using that. But I used a death card and it hunted. Interesting. I don't know when that happened. Okay, are we low enough? We are low enough sanity. Alright, let's just finish them for fun. If we die, whatever. Because we got everything we needed. Now, I don't have a smudge stick anymore, so I could be in trouble here. Give me a high priestess. Fuck! Here, thank you for the 3. Okay, this is not ideal. This is why I'm always crouch looping, by the way, in case you're confused. It's because you break line of sight with it. Which is extremely important to not get the ghost to speed up too much. Like what you saw in that last hunt is that the ghost got super, super fast. Now, I don't technically know that it is actually... I know it's not a Haunted and I know it's not a Revenant, so I guess it's still... It's a 50-50 regardless. But I am gonna just assume that I heard that Ure ability correctly. It could be an Onryo, and then I'm gonna look like a damn fool here. But, it is what it is. Could you let me out of here, please? I mean, do we have a lighter in here? We don't have a candle in here, right? I'm just gonna go for it. Also, I'm gonna quickly cheese so I don't get another hunt, because we're just gonna be having to wait the whole fucking time. If we get a hanged man, so be it. I just don't want to wait for another death card here. Okay, we're not getting death cards anyway. Alright, we're out of here. Okay, we're gonna say Ure and that we just heard that Ure ability correctly, but who knows? Maybe it's gonna be a sneaky on Rio. This is just me kind of taking a gamble. I could stick around a little longer, but I feel relatively confident enough to take the chances. And tarot cards are just kind of totally RNG. It was a Ure. Let's see, did we get the Ure ability? Probably several times, right? Oh no, just once. One ability used. So maybe I just got lucky. Maybe it wasn't even a Ure ability. But anyway, so you see the difference between perfect and that game we played before. I don't think we got a single objective in that game before this one. And we were at like 1,000. So doing a perfect game, the difference is like 600-700, which is not really that significant. If it takes you a lot of, I mean, it is very significant, obviously, like 60% more. But if you have to do twice as long of a game to reach the perfect game, it's not worth it, because you're not gonna make, like, in terms of time efficiency, like that was a 12-minute game compared to the 4-minute game. In terms of time efficiency, it's better to just play another one. All right, anyway, we're trying to get to level 95 here, so we're set up for the mega challenge. So let's just do another Tanglewood game and run it back right away, and also run it back for the believers right away. Hopefully get something done for you guys, although it's been pretty grim today. All right, will it be a Hantu? Let's go. Milky Cross, thank you for the $5 donation. Jump scares and Phas, I mean, we don't really. I think the ghost event, I think the main thing that they really need to bring back, every time I play old Phasmo and I get a ghost event, I'm surprised by how much better the old ghost events used to be. So basically, I mean, there were a lot less of them. Like, there were no breaking light ghost events, no red light ghost events, no, like, there was a lot less. But one of the things that it did so much better is that the ghosts would only make sound if you saw them. So what could happen is that you would turn around and then there would be a ghost right behind you, and it would be like a dynamic jump scare. You would hear like a door, and then you would turn around and it would suddenly be like boom, 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 like croaking noise in your face. Or you would hear like a ghost event start, and then it would walk around a door and then suddenly be in front of you and make a loud noise. Like, it would just, it was so surprising. Whereas now, the ghosts only, like, you can hear them even when you aren't, like, seeing them, right? I thought that was really cool. So I really hope they bring that back in some regard. Because I do really miss those. Anyway. We have 2 all-ins and 16.5 million. Alrighty, Daniel Brooks here, motion sensor, paramic, and photo of the ghost. Alright, we're going gamer mode still. Well, motion sensor will be easy. Photo of the ghost. Let's start with the photo cam then, and then we'll do this one and this one. So yeah, we were talking about how ghost events have changed over the years, because I don't think we should do like straight up jump scares. I don't think like PNG, like Five Nights at Freddy's style jump scare. Oh, we touched this door immediately. I don't think those would be fun at all. And I can kind of, I have like, well, not evidence objectively, but subjective evidence for that. Like, Ghost Watchers is another ghost hunting game that everyone was hyped as fuck about when it was first being released, because they had really like good looking jump scare ghost events. However, as someone who's played quite a bit of Ghost Watchers, I can tell you that it gets old so fast. And you would say, like, well, the ghost events in Phasmo are pretty much all the same. Well, no, they're not, because they're like, even though they're all really simple, they're so dynamic because they like adapt to what room you're in. Like, if you're in a room with a lot of doors, suddenly a lot of extra doors close. If you have the lights on, the lights turn off. Sometimes the light turns red. Sometimes the lights break. Sometimes it walks towards you. Sometimes it sings. Like, there's, and all these things can be like endlessly different. Oh, hi there. Sometimes it's dark and you suddenly get a ghost event and you're like, what the fuck, man? I mean, I wasn't what the fuck, man, because I was talking, but anyway. So there's just so many different things. I want to pause this real quick. Like, even though the ghost events are largely the same, they feel different because of the different environments. Whereas the big problem with Ghost Watchers was that basically how that game worked is that if you walked into a room, like, the ghost events will be fixed based on location. So, in a house, there were several different triggers for ghost events. So basically, for example, a trigger could be that you walked into this room from this angle or something, and then the ghost peeks around that corner, and then goes back behind the corner, which is cool. It's like a different, is like actually like animation wise more like involved than just a ghost standing still fucking shaking like how they do in Phasmo, right? But the main problem is that it's always the same. Every time you would walk through here, you would be like, oh, is it gonna do it again? Oh, it did it again. It peeked around the corner. Wow, what a surprise. And then the 30th time that you see the ghost peek around this corner, it's like, after 5 times, you have already seen it way too much. Like, it just completely loses its magic. And even though there were like a lot of different triggers around the house for those different events to happen, it just, like, knowing that, like, for one of them you've seen it 100 times, even if you see a totally new one that you've never seen before, it already feels less impactful because you know it's not a unique event and it's just something that's like super scripted. So I think that's what makes the ghost events in Phasmo still really good. However, as I was talking about, I think the ghost events used to be better in Phasmo in the old version because they had, oh, it is already writing in the book. I haven't even done anything, dude. Because they used to do something very interesting, which is that they would only... Hello there. Jesus Christ. Can I turn on... Were you standing there? You were standing there. I'll check for feet. We have no feet. They used to only make sound when you were visually looking at the ghost. Like when the ghost was in your line of sight, you would hear the noise. And otherwise, it will be totally quiet, which meant that you could have like a ghost, you could have like a doors close around you and you'd be like, what the fuck is going on? And then you turn around and suddenly through the door comes a ghost, and the ghost events were also 10 times louder than back then. Like they were so loud. So you would just suddenly get like dynamically jump scared by a ghost suddenly phasing through a door that like was just right in your face and making a loud noise. Whereas I really think that they messed up big time by removing that. Like right now, if there's a ghost event on like the opposite side of like in a whole different room, you can hear it all the way from like across the map. Well, not across the map on big maps, but on small maps, you can hear it from super, super far away, which I think just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make, it makes it never really be a jump scare. You can get jump scares where like the ghost event happens right in front of you, like suddenly that can be a jump scare, but there were so many more situations where you would get startled back in the day that I really hope they bring back quiet ghost events again, like where you turn around and suddenly there's a ghost behind you and you get fucking blasted. That shit was so good. It actually led to so much tension as well, because every time you would hear a door close, you would be like, wait a minute, is this because there's a ghost right behind me? And then you turn around and you'd be like, yup! Like, I don't know, it was super cool. I really missed that. So we need that back. We need to make a petition, bring back quiet ghost events. I don't see any Orbeez. Oh god. No, or, oh, hello. Dude, you've been going crazy with these ghost events. Excuse me. Especially if the ghost event didn't happen in the room that you were in. They were so effective. I don't think this is a shade. That seems highly unlikely. Touching a door. Oh, EMF 5. Well, there we go. Spirit or Myling? Well, seems highly unlikely. We can just test for those. There's no way this is a shade, right? It is so many ghost events. We have one smudge, so we can kind of just go for it. Let's see. Motion sensor, paramic, photo of the ghost. We could do this. I'm gonna go a little crazy with it and try to go for all these objectives, and I'm gonna bring in the salt as well, so we can get quickly a perfect game here. Because we want to do one extra hunt anyway, so we can take these, we can take the motion sensor. I haven't really been using the motion sensor very much, but it can be useful, like how I showed. How you can place it and then see where the ghost is. Kind of a neat trick. Place it right there, so it's gonna trip it during the hunt. This is gonna get stepped on, and then I just need a bunch more smudge sticks and a paramic. Now this paramic ability, usually when I see paramic, it's like the new dirty water for me. There used to be an objective to take a photo of dirty water, and it would basically entirely be impossible unless you get a ghost in the bathroom. So if you saw the objective, you knew you weren't gonna get a perfect game. Now that's kind of the paramic objective for me. Like when I see the paramic objective, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get a perfect game because that shit just takes so long sometimes. Like, I mean, you can get it instantly, and if you prepare for it, like if you already had the paramic like at the start, it's not that big of a deal, but it can be quite annoying. I think I'm just gonna grab the voodoo. We have a crucifix in there, so it could. Oh, come on! I kind of want to move the crucifix so we get a hunt here. I don't have the fucking. I'm gonna place it here so it's gonna protect me from a potential instant hunt. Loud as hell. I used to pick up that key every single time at the start of a game. Come on. Please. Okay. What? Oh, it's salt. Can you whisper to me? I can't really test for miling this way. This is kind of shitty. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Put my head cam on? Let's smudge it. Smudge it there. Keep it in place, and then listen for footsteps all the way out here. That's smiling? That actually is kind of strats. Crazy strats. Gonna stop hunting any second now. Gaming. Okay, I did not get the paramic. No, if the sound during the hunt would count for the paramic, that would be busted as hell. Okay, so photo of the ghost. Oh shit, that's my bad. I should have been able to take that a long time ago. I mean, I could take it during the hunt here. That's relatively easy. There we go. All right, we got the paramic whisper. Okay, let's go for the picture now. Hold this. Just trying to get the 0 sanity here. Excuse me. Okay, I'm out of pill. I did smudge it. Ah, shit, I'm out of pins. And I did smudge it. Can you give me a sign? Show yourself. Do something. Hey, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Definitely a miling. I mean, it did so many ghost events. Now you're gonna chill on me like that? That's rude. I want to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos. Wait. I needed to make sure I had a photo remaining for the ghost photo. Then we take the writing. Did not take the writing. I did not take these salts, I think. I can take these 2. And then I need 1 ghost photo. Come on. This is all I need, sir. And I need the bone, right? I don't get the bone. Check that real quick. I'm holding a smudge, right? Yes, I am. Gotta play it safe. I mean, it is really fun to get perfect games. I really wish that they add a counter for the perfect game in the stats. It would be so sick to like try and farm for many perfect games. Whereas right now it's just like a, I mean, you get some extra experience, but that's about it. Oh, there we go. I don't take the picture, otherwise I don't have a photo anymore. Alright, how about you hunt me now? Ghost, show yourself. Beep boop, beep boop. Wait, is this actually ends up being a spirit after all? I mean, you can't delete every picture. You can't delete the... If it's a 3-star photo, you can't delete it, which is kind of silly. I wish that they would allow you to delete them when you're a single player, because you can't really troll yourself. This is a perfect example of why sometimes you just want to leave, because you can't really influence what's going to happen. I love how this ghosted like 5 ghost events initially. I couldn't take the picture because I didn't have a photo cam in my hand, and now it's doing nothing. Even though we're at 0 sanity and we're in total darkness, and it smudges as well. How about you stop being such a little bitch and you come attack me? Wait, is this actually a spirit? Was I full? Oh, there we go. No, this is for sure my own. Oh, shit. Wait, now I have to do some, like, bullshit. Now I have to delete the photo during the hunt. No! And then try it again. You fuck off, sir! Okay, here we go. And then try again. Oh, fuck, where's my photo kit? Ah! Oh my god! Wait, what if I do this? What if I do this? Delete? Oh god! Wait, that's actually busted. Ashvito kill me at least. What am I doing? Help! Oh my god, I got it! Fucking, what the fuck was that? Holy shit, okay. That's actually kind of a cracked way to use the tier 3 sand or smudge sticks. That's kind of cool. Alright, there you go. That's how we do a perfect game right there. Okay, should be miling unless I got totally trolled. Imagine I don't get it. The most dangerous ghost photo ever made. There you go. It was indeed a miling. All right, that was because of the weekly objective. All right. I think based on our experience here, this might be the last game. Or I think we can play 2 more games. We can play 2 more games because we want to be at like level 95 once we start the mega challenge, because then we can reach level 100 in every single map. So we're doing. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can look out for another mega challenge video. There's only been 2 so far since the. I think there's only been 2 so far since the level system changed, where we do like 1 different challenge on every single map and we go through all of them, which that's gonna be like a 3 to 4, 5, maybe 5-hour video depending on how hard the challenges are. So that's gonna be fun. All right, will it be a Hantu? Let's see it. Is this a blood moon? Ah, it's not a blood moon. Unfortunate. Hantu again. We got it this time. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Oh boy. All right. We have 2 all-ins and versus 21 million. Holy, where did that come from? All right. Brian Everly here. Crucifix, Firelight, and Repel. Every time I hear Heavy Rain now, I hope it's a Blood Moon, but sadly not this time. Alright, we go head cam. And this one, this one, this one. I think this is a decent setup. We just need to keep forgetting to change the... Excuse me? This feels brighter than usual. Maybe maybe the eye adaptation is kicking in real life. Right, turn on these lights and then find the breaker. We have no voodoo, no board. No breaker here. What evidence are we looking for? It is supposed to be a Hantu, so if we want a Hantu, we need freezing for sure. Ooh, we have this. Let's go. Also, objective was no ghost photo this time. We could do some really cool stuff with that. Is it freezing here already? It's cold breath. Doesn't seem too crazy cold though. Let's see. So this is 6.1 degree. Up here. Okay, wait, that's actually the oh, serious, dude? Such a shitty ghost room. Well, where are you? The only XT, thank you for the sub. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Where are you? Is this a fucking shade again? Bro, the night vision sometimes looks so pathetic. Am I just being fooled right? Is the basement just colder? No, it's... Oh, there we go. Hi. I want to walk into the ghost here, actually, and see how much my sanity is strained. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I mean, I was in the dark. It turned off the breaker. Ghost is quiet for 2 seconds. Must be a shade. Yes. Absolutely. How much? That is not very much. Could be Banshee, but not necessarily. Okay, I'm gonna rule out Jinn. That's for sure. This is just turn off the breaker, and then we're gonna grab a camera if it was gonna do many ghost events like that. And then we want EMF, I guess, if we're gonna be down there for a little bit. And like writing book, it's kind of annoying. UV is gonna be even more annoying though. And dots and everything is gonna suck down there. Yeah, breaker could be on too. Actually, totally. Turn on that head cam. Sutek, thank you for that 25. Alright, place this here. Can you get me, show yourself again? I'm just gonna quickly grab some items. You gotta get the dots in here as well, and the UV and salt. That's why you kind of, like that last picture we took last game is kind of showcase of why you want to leave like maybe 3 slots in your book so that you could just take 3 pictures and then delete them after the hunt instead of during the hunt. That's a little sketch, but all right. Crucifix as well, and then repel and firelight. I'm just gonna focus on the evidence first. We can always do this is actually a perfect example where we could just do the crucifix objective through the summoning circle with the tier 3 crucifix. Hey, Mr. Jam. Mr. Jam Dango. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, this is so annoying about this room is that you can only like cover half. And or you have to grab like everything twice, which is also very annoying. Boom. I'm just gonna give that a shot. Can you give us a sign? Let's hold on to the photo cam just in case. Maybe freezing already? That was pretty cold. 2.1. We do really want freezing for it to be a Hantu. 1 degree? 1.1? Oh, come on. You're fucking trolling me? I mean, the fact that it's so close to 1.0 is kind of scary, because that means it's probably not going to be freezing. Because it can never get cold, obviously, if it's not a freezing ghost. It can never go below 1. 1.5? Do it! No! I don't think so. You're the shyest MFer of all time. Maybe it left. Maybe it's changed ghost room, guys. Totally, totally. Dude, if this is gonna be a Goryo, it's actually like the worst ghost you could have in this room. You know, I mean, I could try to place it here, and then now we can see that it probably is gonna throw this camera on the ground. It threw something finally. EMF 3. It's not stepping in the salt though. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Maybe Wraith? I don't know what's going on here. Can you show yourself? Step in the salt, please. Hello? You're so fucking shy. Goodness gracious, I'm getting some other stuff. Let's say thank you for the gift sub, thank you. Very annoying ghost. Don't know what's going on with this dude. We might just want to get a hunt. Let's see. Okay, we're at 60% already. Let's get a crucifix. Let's get a flashlight now at this point, and then I guess it's probably gonna be dots, so should grab a dots. Yeah, it might not be a mimic because no orbs. I hope it just writes in the book, although it might legit be a shade. Okay, it did not step in the salt at all still. Well. Let's go. It fucking walked over the salt, but did not step in it. Easy peasy. Easy wraith. So then it might actually be. It might just be dots then, which means it's gonna be very hard in this room. Okay, any easy objectives? I mean, we don't really care. Let's get the fuck out of here. We're doing another round. This is like such a bad ghost room. I don't want to be there anymore. I mean, it didn't step in the salt for a long time, so I was already confused. But that's nice when you get a ghost event and you can bait the ghost over the salt, or you can just place it under the ghost as it's walking. That's really useful for getting both UV as well as ruling out Wraith, or getting a Wraith. Hey, Illy, what's up? Right, there you go. It was a Wraith. Only 700 when you... Okay, when you literally do nothing, you only get 700. But we're gonna do another game. Let's go to Tanglewood. Or... Oh, let's do Willow. Willow shenanigans. I'm feeling it. Let's go. We also got a spin, of course. Oh, the glow stick. Alright, let me... This one counts for the next game. I'm gonna reload this one real quick. I'm gonna... So, Revenant, I'm gonna reload so I don't have the stinky garbage, Tier 3 glow stick anymore. I definitely think this might be the, like, certified favorite build of mine. So, Tier 2 dots, or Tier 2, not dots, Tier 2 UV, Tier 2 headgear, and then sometimes Tier 2 or Tier 1 incense if you have specific challenges. And then sometimes Tier 2 salt if I don't want it to slow down. But the Tier 3 salt is actually, like, better than I gave it credit for. But I think if you're doing, like, a big map, I feel like the Tier 3 headcam is gonna be better. But for small maps, the Tier 3 headcam is just... I don't like the FOV change, and I don't like just how bright it is. Whereas for the big maps, you kind of need that brightness. Revenant all in. Let's go. Let's see what we get. We have 2 all-ins. 1.8 versus 17 million. Alright. Here we go. This might be the last game for today. We'll see. Justin Dexter. Cleanse, ghost photo, and motion sensor. Alright. Beautiful. We can do those. Boom. Let's start with the photo cam this time, because there's been too many times recently where we didn't have a photo cam when we wanted it. Yeah, it's definitely been a tough day to be a believer, but you guys are holding strong, and I respect that. We have basement breakers, very annoying. Yo, look at that. Like, it's also very nice on the eyes. Like, it might look even brighter on your side if I look over at OBS. I see even more. Maybe it's my different monitor. It's not a summoning circle, so it's probably Monkey Paw in this closet or Voodoo Doll. Voodoo Doll then. I actually really like Voodoo Doll. I think it's one of the other, like, pretty underrated first possessions. What if we just find orbs there? I should really be looking for cool temps, of course. 13. 15. Probably gonna be in the basement. After that last basement ghost, we're gonna get another one. I'm just going straight there. I already know. 10 degrees here. Probably ghost room. That's a boner. Alright, definitely. Alright. That's unfortunate. I always prefer if it's not in this hallway. It's like the most annoying room. I don't see any Orbeez though. PDM, thank you for the 11. Thank you, thank you. So, what we need to photo, besides that it's all free basically. Because this is just another room like the one from last game where you need to kind of like take 2 dots and 2 writing book to cover the whole room. I mean, it does help to have the tier 3. Means you might not have to do that. Also, what the fuck? Shade? Totally shade. Alright, we got the glow stick again. I love it. Take the salt and we'll take a spirit box real quick. And we're gonna get instant spirit box, instant UV, and then I don't have to look for anything else. Sucks that we haven't gotten orbs today. Or like, this round at least. Not a single mimic was had. What if every other ghost was just a mimic? That would be so nice, you know? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Noxy Dream, thank you for the 5. Alright, this shit is not working. Let's see, is it still here? Ah! I thought I picked up the fuck. I tried to pick this up. So it's 14 degrees here now. It actually might have changed ghost rooms. Maybe. Still colder, but like significantly less so. I feel like it's left. Man, this ghost already blows. 17 degrees here. Because even if I use the voodoo doll, I don't really think it's gonna be too effective. Yo, this might actually just genuinely be a shade, though. I think it's time. If we don't hear shit, it's gonna be in the basement. Oh, blinky, blinky. Wait a minute. Ah, what? Sure, that seems heavy. Potential wraith energy or some shit. Because it clearly made the room here colder for a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it was just... Because the rooms do have, like, RNG temperatures. But I rarely see them be that low. Actually, thank you for the prime. Thank you. I do have videos on all the different tiers of items, and I mean, this one right here is about the tier 3. Alright, we can still get a win, because we were in the wrong room. Let's get those orbs right now. Orbeez, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, good. Okay, that means it's not a shade. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Place more salt. I mean, it's got to step in one of these. There we go. We have feet. Boom. 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 Those all count? Those did all count. Power of the glow stick right there. Okay, we got UV and ghost orbs. Wait. It's Revenant or Mimic. So now we want freezing. Yo, can we get a Mimic? I threw that thing around. It is... Oh, we get more. We get more feet. I needed the ghost photo, right? 1, 2... This might not... No! I took too many photos! I thought I had less. I'm fucking stupid. For free? I took too many feeties. My OnlyFans. No, it's fine. It's not gonna be a perfect game, but we can do pretty well. I mean, you used to be able to take the photo outside of the hump, but you can't. Alright, motion sensor. And smudge. At least we can do those. And then we'll take... Wait, we don't even need to take anything else. Because we already got... I told you we were gonna get easy. UV and ghost orbs. So it can't be Hantu. Obviously. So it's literally Banshee, Obaku, or Mimic right now. Which... that should be extremely easy. Kev, thank you for the prime. Didn't I already try Spirit Box? Normally, thank you for the prime as well. Alrighty, there we go. And then it stepped in it already. Beautiful. We need incense is easy, but I kind of want the hunt now. No, I think I want the flashlight first. It did, so the Obake is supposed to step less when you step in the salt, which it did 3 footsteps every time, like both times. I don't know if that means anything. We'll see. I mean, it might not have actually changed Ghost Room. It is very likely a Banshee here, right? No, I mean, maybe. That could explain maybe the roaming, but it shouldn't be able to roam to a different floor, though. Like, it shouldn't be able to roam from the kitchen to the basement. It could roam from the basement to the kitchen. But not the other way around. Now let's place these here. And then we're just gonna have every single smudge stick. We have a flashlight. Okay, are you fucking joking right now? I think this ghost is trolling me. I want to step back here. Am I gonna die to a Banshee? Hey, bitch! Let's see. Wait, well, that was my breath. That seems so haunted. What the fuck? It can't even be haunted breath. It's definitely not an Obake. Seemingly. The damn Banshee. Oh boy. Alright, this might have been a bad idea. Holy back, holy, what the fuck? How would you stop? Okay. Definitely not an Obake. So then... freezing? Hey, Jiggy, what's up? Welcome in, Raiders. We are kind of hyped up for a believer win that probably is not going to happen here. How are you doing today? We are gaming with the tier 3. 1.2? I don't know, man. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? I think this feels like heavy Banshee energy. I'm sorry, I'm leaving. Hope you guys are all doing good. Over from Takey. We are almost level 95. I think we can squeeze in one more short game before we have to pause, because if we get too many levels, we're not going to be able to do the mega challenge. Let's see if we even do this one, because this might be it. I mean, if it's a believer win, I'll fucking take it. It was a mimic! Yes! Whoa! Fucking take it, dude. Wait, does that mean it was Spirit Box the whole time? Yes! I'll take the loss any day of the damn fucking week, dude. Give me the money, baby. Holy shit, 2.6 million? That's crazy. 2.6, 1,700,700. All right, well, I mean, wait, what level are we? Wait, let's see. And now we need to do another one. We need to. That's actually even better of an excuse, because we obviously didn't get the ghost correct. I really don't know where that spirit box was, because it might, unless it was freezing, it might have just been roaming a lot. Wait, I shouldn't have skipped, because I wanted to see if it changed favorite room. It probably did that. It probably changed from the basement to the kitchen. That would explain. All right, we're gonna go proper perfect game, hopefully this time, and go to Tanglewood again, and we're gonna spin the wheel and get 2 believer wins in a row at the very end here. That's it. The stream couldn't end until we got a believer win. Kev, thank you for the 5. All right, will it be a poltergeist? Let's fucking go. Get another one. Let's go. The haunted breath was nothing because the breaker was on, so that couldn't have been anything, but I mean, that was pretty sick. Might have been a polter. Yeah, I was throwing a lot. Do 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 do. It's a fucking jump scare, by the way. Holy. This is the theme song of the Believers. Let's fucking go. Nice. Okay, we're getting big believer odds here. You gotta step it up as doubters. Get those 3 points. Alrighty. Holy, that is a lot of fall-ins. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5. They're feeling it now, dude. And we got 20 million over on doubt. 13% though, that's really high. That doesn't. This is like the classic disclaimer. Previous success does not mean future success, right? Previous believer win does not mean future believer win. Do not get it twisted. All right, we'll take boom, boom, and photo cam. I'm going for it. All right, Tanglewood. What do we get, by the way? Cleanse, ghost event. Okay, this could be absolutely ideal. If we don't get screwed over here. I mean, if we get the 2 in a row, that would be fucking sick. Okay, no breaker here. No board here. I mean, we've had many back-to-back believer wins in the past. So it can happen. We get that boner already. We get those tarot cards. All right, I'm going spicy mode. Wait, I kind of want to go insane with it. I want to leave everything here. We take salts, smudge, maybe 2 smudges. I think I want a flashlight, actually. Okay, so far nothing. Shade incoming. We take this, we take smudge, and we take salt for potential wraith. I mean, tarot cards could be totally ass if they don't give us... It's kind of nice to do it at the start of the game, because if they don't give you, like, a moon card, then you don't... You'll just let your sanity run out during the actual game. That should be more than fine. And then... We hopefully don't have a ghost in this very room right here, but we'll see. Devil? Yes! Wait, where's my... Nice. Okay, thank you. Appreciate. You step in the salt right there? You did not. I'm gonna pull again. Is it gonna step in the salt? Wraith incoming? Oh, come on. No Oni? No Oni, no Phantom? Yo! That's been so long! Let's fucking go! Kill me! That's been so long since I got a High Priestess. Let's fucking go, dude. Alright, we got 2... Wait. We got 2 red cards. That means we are now 50% sanity. Plus, we got a ghost event, so we should be below 50%. So I'm kind of going to keep it here. That's amazing. Are we actually going to get a wraith here, by the way? Because it spawned over here with the ghost event. And then it didn't step on the salt on the way out. Unless it's in this room and it's going to kill me. But you can. Imagine we get a hanged man after we die to the ghost. Oh, we got 1 green? Oh, fuck. All right, here we go again. Come on, give me a hanged man now. That'd be fucking hilarious. We're gonna give the ghost a big ol' hug. Here we go. Okay, basement ghost, fucking horrible. Wait, it's actually a need to do? I needed to escape, right? Alright, let's run away. I don't know if I even needed to escape. God damn it, dude. Average sanity low. We're gonna pull the rest of the— wait, I gotta die. Wait, kill me. Hello? That's gonna lower my sanity, right? Yeah, perfect. If it now is gonna give me— oh my god. Bring me back! I will be back. Nice. Get shit up. Wait, where's my head cam? I can't see shit. I took off everything when I died. Wait, where's my stuff? Oh, here. Okay. Now let's, if I die to a hyper-hegged man, now it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Here we go. No! Dude, 2 would have been so fucking sick. Oh, man. Whatever, dude. Is it darker or am I crazy? I feel like my flashlight— I feel like— wait. Did something change? I feel like the game is a lot darker right now. Am I insane? Did it, like, reset my brightness or something? What happened? Why is my game so dark? Your vision is darker after you revive? What the fuck? Is it because the— wait. Is it because of this? Like, does the eye adaptation get broken or something? Like, if I apply this and then apply it again, will it fix? No, it's just busted. What the fuck? I can't even turn on my— wait, no, I can't. I can't turn on my thing. Okay, that is so it looks so weird. Average sanity below 25 is never gonna happen. I think I'm just taking this. I think I'm taking this Wraith. It's gonna be a mimic again, and we're gonna laugh. Might be a bug. Oh, definitely a bug. I mean, oh, maybe it's intentional. This seems like something that's definitely a bug, and they just pretended that it was intentional. Where it was like, no, when you come back from the dead, you're supposed to look like 10% darker. It's not because we just like accidentally fucked something up and don't know how to fix it. So we're just gonna pretend it's a feature now. All right, well, anyway, we are now level 95, which means that I think we should be perfectly set up to do a mega challenge. And then we're gonna hopefully reach level 100 by the end of it at all. This might be a little far away, but we'll see about that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do an extra apocalypse challenge at the end or something. But anyway, that was tier 3 items, talking about all of them, which are the best of them, what is the best item setup, which once again, I think I am convinced that tier 2 headcam is pretty solid. Tier 2 UV will always be my go-to, and then obviously situationally you want to change a few. And some items are a lot better than others. Like, I think the ghostwriting book is just like actually such a big change, even though it might not look like it. And stuff like the EMF is just an absolute game changer. EMF and the thermo, those are like the big ones. But yeah, let me know what's your favorite tier 3 item and your least favorite tier 3 item. And I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join, I love the game, share, and chat. You can join us over at twitch.tv/Insym. Get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Alrighty, there we go. Perfectly set up, no time wasted, full stream, awesome stuff. And we even got a believer win. Can you believe that? Thank you so much for joining today. Hope you all had a good time. I will see you all tomorrow with another stream. And I appreciate you being here today. If you haven't already heard about the sweater, once again, you can get yourself sweater. Link is in the description, or !sweater, depending on what platform you're on. 1,000, over 1,000. That's fucking crazy. There's gotta be 1,000 people walking around with the sweater with my name on it. That's kind of wild. That's a wild thing to think about. But thank you guys so much. I am going to link you the video from earlier today, which was one of my biggest jump scares that I've had in a long time. When we played Amenti, the Egyptian horror game. If you want to see me get absolutely blasted by a jump scare, go watch this. I'll link it in YouTube chat, and I'll link it in Twitch chat. And I appreciate everyone for joining today. Thank you so much for joining over on YouTube, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. See you. All right, let's find some of the raid. Oh yeah, and you can join the Discord as well, obviously. We're gonna, let's see. Mini gamers, how about maybe here? Or is this, no, this is English. Let's see. Don't remember raiding here. We have not raided here. All right, we're gonna go say hi to Gamer over here, who is also playing some Phasmo. Thank you guys so much for chilling today. I will see you all tomorrow for another stream. And I hope you have a good night. I'll see you guys. See you. Bye-bye. Good night. Sleep well. See you. Bye.